of them here to stay. We're here to stay. You can't move my army, no, no, no way. They know ready to do all, so don't test my lane. Raising the bar, you won't overtake her. I'm a sword of them here, we're here to stay. Come on!
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday evening. It's time once again for Natural Born Shillers with me and BE from the Informant channel. What's up, BE?
What's going on? Good to be here. I am just happy to be sitting down and relaxing. It's been a busy week, and we're only halfway through, if even that. So
not even halfway yet.
Not even halfway. I know.
It was a pretty cool drop today, though. It was a decent comic, and it was, even though it was 10 gems, I think it sold out, didn't it? Or is it close?
Yes,
to
it sold out.
It sold out. Yeah. Not bad at all. Shout out to all the homies in the chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let us know if you have anything to shill. We got the OG Dark Link in the chat. We got Mr. Ledges. We got Alejandro, a couple of my members, longtime members, my Omi homies. Ledges is talking about the Black Panther still going up. I don't understand that. I'm going to have to get BE's opinion on it. First, let me say what's up to the homie. Ronnie Lido is here as well. What's up, Ronnie Lido? Says, even though it's technically Cherie, there's already a Black Panther Mighty, and the Black Panther FA already exists too. It doesn't really make sense to me that Black Panther is doing so well. What's up, Ken Oho? And we got Denny OC in the house. Ahoy, ahoy. BE has his ears lowered. What does that mean?
My headphones?
I thought that was like a Muzzle Run reference. I don't know, because the dog.
Oh, gotcha.
Maybe not. So what do you think about Black Panther? Why is it so high? What's up with that?
I mean, I just looked at. There's only one under 1,000, 961, then 1,000. I'm looking at the people who are on here. They're not all scammers. But the question is, are they really selling these, or are they just delisting them? Makes zero sense. It's not FA. It does have, what, less than 250?
Yes.
So, I mean, it makes zero sense to me. I have no clue. By the way, hello to everyone. If I don't type it out, I see you all. Good to see you here. Oh, my... haircut. I did get a haircut. A couple haircuts.
Now that he says
this makes...
I think I remember your ears lowered, meaning that you got a haircut. That's one of them old school terms. My bad.
Yeah, even I didn't get it, and I'm old. So, makes no sense to me. I look, if I had one, I'd sell it. I mean, was it going to go to 2,000? I mean, maybe. Not financial advice, I guess.
I mean, I personally, I kind of feel bad because during the stream on the drop, people had the Black Panther, and it was at like 300, and I was telling them to sell it. They were asking me, what should I do? And I was like, sell it, dude. It's going down from here. And then for some unknown reason, it's up to 961, like you said,
61.
about 1,000 gem floor price. Not first appearance. It's a Marvel Mighty. There are only 250 editions, but still, that just seems wild to me.
Yeah, and Alejandro has this up there, mint 35 for, what is that? Is that 1,100 or 1,200? Are you doing the trick where it's like 11, no, it's 11, 11, 11, 11. There you go. Something like that. Anyways, that's actually not a bad price considering there's not many collectibles that are under mint 40 or 41. It's a nice clean number, so that might be a good buy if somebody's looking to pick it up. But it does seem very high. It does seem very, very high.
Yeah, if I could figure out why, we need to go into those chat rooms and see what they're talking about. They must have some reason for it to be going up. Maybe they expect it's going to be a powerful character whenever they drop that Mighty Marvel game that everybody always talks about is coming at some point.
Right, the one we've been talking about for 3 years.
But who knows if that's actually happened. Alejandro says, I think I'm pricing mine at a good price. Yeah, I think you are at a good price for that serial number for sure, at least compared to what the floor is right now. What's up, Tom Shockley? I might need to make these comments a little bigger. They're a little small. I'll try to make these bigger real quick.
Oh, on the screen.
Yeah, he says, what are your thoughts on the format of the Dragon Girl drop? Yeah, we got a few different drops to check out today. All the blog articles just got posted. He says, if you haven't been able to tell from my Twitter, I'm very disappointed as a set holder. So he's got the whole entire Dragon Girl set. And if we pull up that Medium article, you can see that no matter which Dragon Girl you have, you're going to be able to mint one of these. However, there's only 2,000, so it's first come, first serve. So what do you think about the way they set this craft to purchase to craft, I guess, or really just collect to craft?
I'm actually not up to date. I think people were talking about it on the stream today. So you have to have one to get one. Is that correct?
Yes. So it says holders of any of the following Dragon Girl collectibles are eligible to craft the Sakura. I don't know if it's Sakura or Sakura. Probably Sakura. Dragon Girl. So, oh no, I thought I turned the Pokemon off. Crap. I just made it to where you can't see them. My bad. All right, I guess we're gonna have
Here
Pokemon
we go. Now I got
today.
it. Now I got it up here.
Sorry.
But, okay, so, and people are upset because if you own one, you still might not be able to get one.
Well, people like, let's see, people like Tom Shockley are upset because he has the whole entire set. So he kind of felt like it was going to be just for set holders, not for people who just went and bought the common as soon as they heard about what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I totally get it. I mean, and I didn't know this is how they were doing it. I mean, I actually, and I'm not a Moon Boy, but for me, I say bravo for these past couple drops and what they're going to have coming forward, only because it's different. But I totally get being kind of pissed off that, because I know there's other people have said not, because if you had everything, why would somebody as a common get a chance? But there's 2,000. Yeah, they're going to sell out, but you might be able to pick one of these up. God, first available mint 21.
Yeah,
so is that going to be the new thing?
They're only keeping 40 of these.
Right.
So what do you think on the price though? There's 2,000 of them. You think it's going to be above retail? Should, even if you have one of these, maybe not pay 45 and wait to buy it in the market?
This is probably, I mean, if I was to guess, this will be around retail. But I mean, I guess if you have to get the common is at what, $40 right now? There's the uncommon. So the common, if I look this up right now, the common's at 30 and that's 45. So max will be 75, but we know when we do crafting and stuff, it never matches up. This is I could see it going a little bit over retail, but I don't think it's going to go much, and it will probably go back down after a week or so. In my opinion, total guess, I have no clue.
And also, how many Dragon Girls are there in total? So it's going to be, there's only 2,000 that you can craft with this new Sakura one, but there's 6,888 of the commons. So, I mean, people who have the secret rare and have been holding the secret rare might not even end up being able to craft because all the common people get in there first.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I wonder if anyone's tracking how many are in, like, wallets that are still, like, you know, people are still using them, active wallets. I mean, there are a lot of these, but how many are still in actual active wallets? And what do we have on the market right now? 65. So I don't know. I mean, I like the artist stuff. This doesn't excite me as much as the other stuff. But I feel bad. I do feel bad for the holders because, yeah, definitely, if you have the whole set, what they should have done is if you had the whole set, they should have had a separate drop just for you, like a golden one.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, guaranteed, like a golden one, something really awesome like that.
All right, let me catch up with the chat. I see we got a lot of homies in here. DDLC says, my pops used to say that when we go get a haircut, it's time to get your ears lowered. I swear they used to tell me that too. It's just been so long since I've heard that term, so it took me a while to remember it. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, Tom Shockley is a holder of the set. He says this is supposed to be a rewarding drop for, let me see if I can fix that. Daggone it.
Yeah, I get his point. I totally get his point.
This is supposed to be a rewarding drop for holders, but yet rewards those who just go buy a common this week. I know. Yeah, and the commons were at something like 20 or maybe even less than that whenever they announced it, and now it's up to 30 gems. And then the uncommons, the silver and, well, not silver and gold, but silver and, silver and black are up to 38 gems, and there's 4,888 of those. So there's 10,000 right there that people who just went in and bought them for 30, 40 gems are going to be able to mint with, despite some people like Tom who held the whole entire set, which are actually a lot of expensive ones, like the ultra rare and the secret rare.
Right, but how many, okay, so let's just say 500 sold in the last day. 500 since this has been announced, maybe. There's only another, what, 100 out there, 110? I'm telling you, I don't think there's that many for sale for that 2,000. Yeah, I'm just thinking this out. I mean, what do you think? I mean, is there really that many? They have to be for sale to be able to buy them to get this drop. I mean, I don't think more than 500 sold in the last couple days because of that coming out.
No, that seems accurate. I don't think there'd be that many that have sold. I know a bunch of them sold. Somebody went and swept the floor, of course, but it was probably one person who bought multiples. You know, there's probably several people who bought multiples, and I wonder if they're even going to be fast enough to mint more than one. So if you have the golden pink and the silver and gold, can you go in and mint 2 of these Sakuras for 45 gems each, or by the time you mint that first one, they're all going to be gone? I think they'll probably all be gone.
I think this will be, yeah, I would bet the excitement for this is going to be instant. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, but I mean, I guess it's possible with all the fun drops coming up. But yeah, maybe this is what everyone's been waiting for, not buying stuff, right? They're saving all their gems for these things.
It is
they
hot,
might have been
though.
right.
Man, she is a hottie. I need to quit looking at that. I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
I say you better be careful there.
Let me get it off the screen. Tom Shockley says, I agree with B on that price predictions, and his prediction was not much higher, or a little bit higher, but not much higher than the retail price, which is 45. And he says he's super disappointed because they had a clear path to just make set holders able to craft, and then the edition size would be very small, and the set holders would be rewarded, and that's what you want. You want to reward the people who are holding, the true collectors, like they always say. What's up, Slider? Good to see you, my man. He says, let's go. Let me give you a let's go. He says, if you want to collect all the mighties, you need this one. He's talking about the Black Panther, and I saw a couple other comments down there about Black Panther. And with all the mints on this one, only 200-ish people can ever do this. I think this is why it's so high. Whales are buying it up.
It's not a bad point, but I see Jimbo Lee Lingo on there. He's a whale, and he put his for sale. I don't know. I feel like this, I don't think it can hold. I mean, I think it's a great point, but in this market, I don't think people have long-term, not many have long-term goals. Not everyone.
I don't know. There are a lot of Marvel Mighty stands out there. They love them Marvel Mighties, and I kind of do agree that in order even just to complete that set, you have to have the Black Panther, and there's a lot of people who have all the Marvel Mighties. They have to have the Black Panther too. So I guess it was probably smart for the people who stacked these up, but I don't know how many people are going to actually go in and pay the 900. If I had all the Marvel Mighties except for Black Panther, and it was 1,000 gems, I just would have all the Marvel Mighties except for the Black Panther.
Right.
I just wait for it to come
the ones
down.
that are like 3 gems now.
Yeah, forget all that. What's up, Choo Choo? Appreciate you, bro. We got Stan in the house. Says, I know you're not a Marvel Mighties fan. That is correct. But any opinion on the Black Panther price? Yeah, we've been talking about that. If it doesn't make sense to me personally. I mean, the edition size, yes, it's only 250 editions, but so is the Coke machine. You know I'm going to be talking about my Coke machine.
Good
it's
point.
only 270
I got one
editions.
too.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to shill that thing. So
Mine's on the...
we got to talk Coke.
Mine's on the floor right now, so we might be shilling that today. What's up, Diddy OC? Says, I definitely feel bad for set holders. They could have definitely rewarded set holders better, no doubt. We got JP in the chat.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was to say you made a great point about like, yeah, it's, and I agree. If they're going to be collectors at heart, I think they could have done this 2,000 for the artist, right? For Tokidoki, but then for the full set holders, they could have had. How many are on that secret rare? I mean, I guess we don't know. Is that a couple hundred, or is it more than that? They could have had a special part of that drop just for them. You know, 200 or something. Make
like
it
a gold
super
one.
Rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the gold. I mean, that would have been super genius, and it would have proven the point of collectors at heart.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think this disproves it, but that would have been nice.
I agree. JP says the 1955 Madame Leota Haunted Mansion does opening year of Disneyland make it a more valuable collectible? 1,000% it does. Yeah, no doubt. How much more valuable do you think BE?
I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. I don't know right now how much more valuable it is. I mean, because those are the type of mints that I think people should be looking for these days, because people are going to be putting them at less, at a lower price, because they might be looking for something else. I think in the future that's going to be good. I don't know how much more you're going to get over floor, but those are the ones I would keep. Like, if you want to focus in on stuff, I'd be focusing on mints and things that you like. And that's a good mint. I do like that 1955 or 1971 for Disney World.
Yeah, a lot of big collectors definitely like the special mints on stuff like that, especially the Disney stuff. Sorry about the Pokemon. I tried to turn it off. I thought it was turned off, and it ended up not being turned off. So it's going to be a little loud whenever a Pokemon pops up, especially if they're like this one and they're difficult to catch. What's up, Big A? Good to see you, my man. Says, I made it. Missed last week. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about this week. We got a lot of new drops we haven't even got to yet. We're going to get to those in a second. Tom Shockley says, thanks for allowing me to vent. No, you're right. I agree with you 100%. So does BE. Ronnie Lido says, let's all remember that the first, 10 of most crafts are minted in chronological order. They did that for a while. They definitely did it on Hawkeye, but then it seems like they stopped doing it. It doesn't seem like they're minting in order anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't think they are. They stopped doing that. So I don't know. Maybe I don't think they're doing that anymore.
There's our first shill of the day. We got Ken Oho in the chat, has the Valentine multicolored heart stamps number 214 for everybody's favorite number, 69. Nice. What's up, Mr. V's in the chat? Let's go. Mr. V's got some auctions going off right now. I'm going to have let BE update you on those. Do you know which stuff he has that's going off?
Let me pull it up. There are a bunch of 1, 2, 3s. I was looking at them, and they're coming up here. Let's see. Is this in like an hour? Hold on. Let me here they are. Okay, so this is actually these are really good. They close. It says an hour. It could be a little less. Black Widow number 41. He's got it for $382.51, which I don't think is a terrible price for a 41.
That's a really good deal. It's first appearance, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a first appearance. Then he's got Stitch, the platinum, 1, 2, 3, and that may not be first appearance, but it's a platinum for $163.93. And I don't think that's if you saw me, I bought the Cookie Monster Gold for that same exact price, or I think $169, maybe it was $163. Anyways, I thought that was a good price for 1, 2, 3. That seems like a pretty decent price. This is the one I don't even want to say it, but the Tinkerbell 1, 2, 3 for $185.79. That was the one I was eyeballing. Elsa 1, 2, 3 for $251.37. Maribel Madrigal, I can't even say that right. 1, 2, 3, 4 for $109.29. That's actually a really good deal. And then Princess Jasmine, $218.58. So, I mean, I don't think those are unfair prices. I don't even know if he's making he may be losing money on those. But you know, when you have a goal to get other stuff, that's what you do. You gotta like part with stuff sometimes. So
yeah, especially with some good drops coming up. And he said in the chat, anything that doesn't sell during the stream can be negotiated right after. I think the Black Widow and the Tinkerbells in particular are really good deals. Maybe even Princess Jasmine, although she's a little bit more expensive. Shout out to Choo Choo, says BE is the GOAT. BE is the GOAT.
He's crazy.
Big Panther says that Black Panther price is sickening for people who collect all the Mighties. Yeah, like I said, if it was me, I just would wait till it came down in price. Eventually it will, in my opinion. Big A says, sometimes I feel like selling everything and make my entire vault multiples of Todd, Any Mouse, AF-15, and maybe a partner's. I think the same thing, even though I don't have that much. But of course, mine is Becky Cloonan. I feel like just going in and stacking all the Becky Cloonans before the next big pump, if we get another big pump. Legess has the Dragon Medallion 688, the last mint on the market. That's a really good collectible, good serial number for that. It's the Dragon Medallion, and it's the last mint, and it ends in 88. 688 on the medallion.
That's right. I think we talked about that. What is the price? Why don't I see that on here? Maybe
I'll try to pull it up real quick. Mr. B says something like 80 complete Marvel Mighty set holders. Oh, so out of all the people who have all the Marvel Mighty, there's only about 80 of them. Then just over 800 complete Golden Moment set holders. That's quite a lot, honestly.
Wait a second. No. I'm looking right here because I saw this 2 hours ago. Omi Daily Burn put out a tweet. He says, how many people have all the Golden Moments? Care to guess? He said there are only 20 of them.
Well, I think he's saying there's only 20 Golden Moments.
There are only 20. Oh, I see. How many people have all the Golden Moments? Care to guess? There are only... Oh, I see what you're saying. So there's now I got you. So there's 800 of those then?
Yeah.
800, but that's not... Okay,
that's a lot.
And I misread it. Okay,
I'm surprised there's 800 people who own all the Golden Moments, honestly.
Okay, now I see it.
I guess that makes sense. All the OGs like the Golden Moments for sure. No problem, JP. Trying to catch up with the chat, and then we're going to check out some of these Medium articles real quick that just came out. They did it for Happy Tree Friends. Ronnie Light, I'm not sure what you meant on that one. The fact that Marvel Mighties aren't over is way too risky. Big Trouble Physical number 2. Oh, Ken Oho's got the physical he's trying to sell. Physical number 2. Now, that's something the whales would like if there's any whales in here. I know, especially the ones that collect the physical stuff to match their digitals. Of course, it might not be the same mint number, but there's a lot of people out there that's going to want that physical. That's
freaking cool.
There's only like 20 of them, right?
That's a freaking cool piece.
Yeah.
That's a cool piece.
Big A's got the FA Loki Mighty number 65. And what's the value? And is it a good time to sell? I don't want to tell you it's a good time to sell anymore because I told people to sell that Black Panther and I was completely wrong. So I'm afraid to tell anybody to sell anything at this point. However, let me pull up Loki and see what the low mints are selling for. Then we're going to check out these Medium articles. I still call them Medium articles, although I know they're not on Medium anymore. But they did drop the one on the Ron English Jukebox. And they also dropped the one on the boxing drop that's coming out soon. So let's see.
Super excited.
Number 65. Oh, there's not very many low mints. The lowest one below you is number 58 for $2.99. So you would have to undercut that person. I don't know if I would want to. Maybe leave it at $2.99 until that salesperson. That's the homie How to Brain too. Or you could go to $2.50. If you went to $200, it'd probably sell instant. $2.50 would kind of be your price right now, just because of that one that's undercutting you at 58.
I mean, I love all those sub 100s, especially for FAs. I don't know, maybe Mr. V could chime in, but I mean, that would be one that I would probably keep. Unless there's something crazy you're going for and you're trying to get a bunch of gems, then yeah, then sell it. But yeah, I think I would keep it. You're not going to get enough for it. Probably not.
Especially with Black Panther doing what it is, and apparently Marvel Mighty's being a little bit more popular or valuable than we expected. So this is the drop that's coming out on Wednesday. This will be over on BE's channel, on the Informant YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed over there, he'll be live streaming this drop. It's Joseph Parker, the first sports drop, first boxing drop on VeVe, and this is a pretty good boxer here. He's defeated some pretty strong opponents. Let's see, and so it's going to be blind box, and there's 3 of them. You'll have the black gloves, the ultra rares. These are only 20 gems. That's what's nice, and they're all low edition. So the ultra rare, the first one, I guess the least scarce one, there's only 825 editions. So I feel like this is the one that's selling out right away. Going to be a lot of L's in the chat. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get.
We are this is MCP point time, people. This is the one. This is the one that you might be able to get if you put all your points in. I'm not saying to do it, but if you want it, you may have to.
So there's 2 ultra rares. The first one are the black gloves, and the second one is the poster. I'm going to have to get up and put my cat outside here in a second because he is yelling at me. But the second one is a poster. There's 825 editions of that one as well. And then the secret rare, only 342 editions. The golden gloves, I'm going to put Ghost outside. BE, let them know what you think on the prices.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm super excited about those golden gloves, which I know I won't get. But 342, I'm just looking here to see... how many are they? So they're going to hold 90 of each rarity, of course. I think that's a little too much, especially on the Golden Glove. So my thoughts on this, whether you like boxing or not, it's sports. It's the first boxing. I don't know, maybe boxing isn't as popular as like when I was younger, but it's a good boxer. The gloves say VeVe on it. I mean, people are going to want this. I mean, I'm super excited for this. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting it, but this. Even if you don't care about the boxer or boxing, I think this could be a very good collectible to have, especially if VeVe does take off at any point. You know, obviously be careful, but these are only 20 gems. You're not going to be buying multiples of these, and you'd be super lucky to get a rebound because they are so cheap. But yeah, I mean, what do you think in the chat? I'm super excited about this. I'm absolutely this and the jukebox. But those golden gloves, I don't know what they're going to be worth, but it's going to be a good amount. I have a feeling.
I think the black glove ultra rare will do better than the poster, of course.
For sure.
But I think they're both going to be above retail. And then that secret rare, the golden gloves, I mean, I feel like 500 minimum, right? Could be wrong.
I mean, if we're Black Panther at 1,000, I'd rather have this glove. I mean, again, not financial advice, but yeah. 500, maybe a lot more, maybe a little less. I don't know. I think it will do well. Maybe I'm just more excited because I like boxing, which could be it. Or I used to be more into it. So.
Bitcoin BMW says, is there an upcoming drop that starts at number 21? There is, and that's Dragon Girl drop. Of course, it's not really technically a drop depending on how you look at it. It's a crafting event, but there's only one rarity, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, only one rarity. There's 2,000 editions, but it does start at 21. On those,
right?
And then the other article that just came out today, as far as I know, unless it came out earlier, is the Ron English. Oh, we got another Pokemon. Sorry, y'all. It's the Ron English jukebox, and so I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be 2 different drops, 1 hour apart. Let me check to see if that's right, because that's what I heard.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, 1 hour apart. Screw me over, right? But. How exciting. Although, where's the jukebox? They have the records up here, but not the jukebox.
Yeah, the jukebox is first. So the jukebox is 4,444 editions and only 15 gems. So I feel like that sells out, and I feel like it goes to maybe, I want to say 40 or 50, but maybe I'm just too bullish on it. Maybe it won't do that well because there's so many editions. But it's the first jukebox, and I think you have to have that to play the records, right?
Yeah, you do. I was just looking at, like, because we haven't had many drops of regular stuff other than Stanley. Obviously, the Mighties. I was just checking to see how many of those Stanleys did they have. There were 1,050 of the Stanleys, so this is 4 times the size and not as important, and that's at 240. So I think you're dead on the price. Probably 30 to 40 gems. I mean, it's still a win. People are gonna want it. and I really want that last mint. So
Yeah, it looks really cool. And then an hour after the jukebox drops, we're gonna have the Living in Delusion. Living in Delusionville record drop. So $6.99. It's the same price as a regular comic, which is kind of wild. You got a common with 1,200 editions. We got an ultra rare with only 600 editions, the gold, and then we got a secret rare with only 200 editions. It says record number 1 on all of them. So are these playable, or are they just for you to put on your wall?
I mean, I thought that was the whole point, that you could play but you had to have the jukebox and then you could play them on there. But it doesn't look like we get any, unless it says up by the jukebox. We're not
So the
getting
common,
any,
the first one looks like a record with a record cover, just like any
Right.
other record would look like. But then if you look at the other two, they look more like posters or something you'd put on the wall, like a gold record that you would put on the
Right.
wall.
gold and platinum, right? Like those are the. Where's Kryptoni? He can tell us all about it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's. I mean, it's got. The singles add up to albums which tell complete, unique stories from Delusionville. There's going to be something interesting. Here you go. Each audio track is packaged in 3 variations. So yes, I think these they play in them. Let's see, 3 variations. Album with sleeve and 2 frame versions designed to play and display. So there you go.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Because I know whenever Ron English was talking about this on Blake and Chad's Collect and Connect channel over a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago, he said something about if you get every track to a record, it will unlock some type of, not a merry-go-round, a carousel, some type of carousel that will spin around as the record plays. So I don't know if that's still in development. Maybe this is just the first track of his record, and there's going to be more tracks, and if you collect them all, you unlock that. I'm not sure, but what would be really nice is that in the future, they drop some actual licensed music. Like, I know that David Yu was kind of teasing Jefferson Starship, or is that what it's called? We built the city on rock and roll. He teased.
Yeah, because are they from New Zealand, or they're from that area, I think?
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that. Are they?
Yeah, I believe they are. Yeah, or Australia. I don't know if they're New Zealand or Australia. I think they are New Zealand, which would make sense.
And then Ron English also talked about working with Steve Aoki on something for VeVe, and maybe that also could be some type of record that gets played in this jukebox. And then, of course, they also said in a recent interview, David Yu said that you would be able to take your records and put them in your car and play the music while you're driving your car around the VeVe-verse. So
I mean, that all sounds good. I mean, I want bigger stuff. And I like his, it's great that he's doing this, but yeah, I want the big music singers and stuff like that.
I need that Michael Jackson album. MD says, sorry, dude, but 0% excitement for the boxing collectibles. To me, VeVe is premium brands, and this is not it. I'm kind of surprised about that. I mean, just the fact that it's the first boxing collectible, I think, helps it a little bit. But,
yeah,
some people are going to think that way as well. Stan
it's
says,
it's fair.
What are your guys' big hodl? What are you holding more than anything? I think BE's answer would be more interesting. Mine's pretty obviously because I only have 2 collectibles, but right now it's that secret rare Murcielago. I always like the Lambos. The fact that I was able to get one of these secret rares, I don't want to get rid of it unless it really pumps high and I need the gems. But right now, the secret rare Lambos are my hold. What about you, BE?
I mean, I definitely like, and of course this can sound like I'm pumping it, I definitely let my VeVe logo last mint 777. That is a prized possession. All of these I would only want with a special mint, basically. My R2D2 1923, which is of course when Disney World incorporated, I really like that. And the Hitching a Ride, the Mickey Mouse, I have the last mint of that. I mean, I've got a bunch of last mints, but those are the ones, those I really like. I think the logo, just because we were told it was going to have some use beyond the gold and silver one, so I think eventually those will have some type of utility. But yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of stuff. I have 101 collectibles and 211 comics. So I've got a lot of stuff, but I'd say that logo is one that I really like, and that R2 or the R2D2.
Yeah, it's interesting that BE and probably a lot of people are like this. The ones that they're holding long term are the ones that have special mint numbers. Tom Shockley said, so I'm assuming VeVe doesn't have any sports licenses yet, but instead has to recruit athlete by athlete to the app. Well, They had NFL for a while when I first got onto VeVe. That was one of the big things. They had the NFL Players Association license, and then I don't even know what happened. They said at some point a couple years later that we no longer have that. So you might be right. They might have to go athlete to athlete, but maybe that's just with boxing. I don't know if they can do that with sports like NBA and NFL.
But isn't this he's Team Fury?
That's true.
So it's a group of boxers. So, but he might be right. Like you have to piecemeal it together. It's very, very possible. You know.
And so if they have something with him, then maybe they can have something with Tyson Fury. And I think Tyson Fury on VeVe would be pretty huge, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's got his own little show. He's entertaining. Absolutely. I think that would be big.
Big A listed his Loki number 65 we were looking at a second ago for 229.69 gems. Going to buy another AF-15 common. Man, I wish I had one of those AF-15s. I know people just keep buying them no matter what the edition size is. They just keep going up. Adroidero says, does this boxer have the VeVe logo on his real-life gloves? Probably not yet, but maybe in the next fight. Who knows?
That would be nice.
It'd be pretty cool. Daniel C says, my whole Gondek collection currently is up for sale. Matching mints, 2958 Melvin and Failure to Control. Weapons rack, black and silver, mint 665, open to offers. And those are one of those interactive NFTs. If you have, is it Melvin and a weapon rack, a particular weapon rack, then Melvin starts dancing around? Haven't heard people talk about those in a while.
I never did it myself. I mean, I saw pictures on Twitter. That was kind of an interesting first on VeVe, so could be nice to have a matching set.
Big A says $25 max on the jukebox, in my opinion, because there's 4,444 editions. You're probably
it's
right.
Possible. I could buy that. I think maybe what will happen is it'll go up and then come back. Maybe the 25 is the settling point.
Pink Panther says, when is he fighting? Is VeVe a sponsor? He is fighting soon. I think that's in the blog
Wasn't
article.
In the article? Yeah, I think it was.
And it's supposed to be a big fight, too, like fight of the century or something.
At least that's what they're saying.
So, yeah, right? Of course.
Where is it? It's on the 13th.
It's a good point by Slider.
It's March 8th. It's March 8th. It's this weekend.
Oh, it's this weekend. There you go.
His next fight will be against Zile Zhang on March 8th in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Wow.
Nice.
Interesting.
Slider makes a good point here. Disney also has the ESPN. They have ESPN as part of their company. Yeah. So maybe we get some type of ESPN drops, or maybe they have something to do with sports over there. We got Hammy in the chat. What's up, Hammy? Let's go. So what do you guys think about the gloves? I think the gloves are going to sell out right away and that they'll all be above retail. Yeah, I could be wrong. Definitely. Don't quote me.
Oh, no, I think absolutely. Hey, Wild lives right near Tyson Fury. Say hi for me.
Yeah. And maybe you need to go shill some VeVe to Tyson Fury over there. Tell him to get on the app. Wild also has matching Coke machines number 99. So which Coke machines do you have? Like all four of them? Or there's like four, right? Or do you have two of them? But he's got matching, and it's a decent serial number too, number 99 on his Coke machines if anybody's interested. Straight out of my bed says someone has 64 Countachs I saw on Stacker. The rare, yeah, people will stack those. I really do think that the Lamborghinis are a little slept on the app. As soon as everybody gets access to the VeVeverse and we're able to drive those, which we definitely will at some point. I don't know how long from now. It could be 10 years from now, but at some point we'll be able to drive them, and then those prices should take off.
I think it's going to happen sooner than later, and I'm really surprised about this. I'll pump my bags here. The RoboCop, the jetpack. I think we were talking about this last week. There aren't that many things that fly into the sky. I mean, and I bought one the other day for 31. I'm like, okay. It was 1976. I'm like, I'll pay 31 all day long. There's one for 33. I hope they go lower. I'm gonna start stacking them if they go below 29.
So did you
don't follow me, not financial advice.
Did you get the jetpack itself or the RoboCop in the jetpack?
I'm sorry, the RoboCop in the jet.
Oh,
in
nice.
The jetpack.
Yeah. I'd rather have that than the jetpack itself, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through the market while we're talking. I saw one of these Labateers. I kind of think the Frank Kozik stuff are a little bit slept on. Now, this one's 550 gems, so I guess it's not slept on, but some of the other ones are really cheap and not too high edition.
Yeah, I've got a physical, that red one, the red version.
Yeah.
I have a physical that he sold. I bought it, I don't know, 2 years ago, year and a half ago. So when he died, I was like, thank God I have this, because I'm like, I have never even taken it out of the box. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever.
That's the best way to do it, leave it in the box for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited to have it though. That's a prized possession. I mean, I don't care if it's worth anything. It's really cool.
Yeah. And Frank Kozak was really cool too. I was in a couple Twitter spaces with him before in the past. Ronnie Lido has the Addiction #1 common. I think there's something special. Like, is that just exclusive to VeVe, the Addiction one? And he's got
I think that, or is that's the one that, no, it's the uncommon that has the logo and the rare. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
Checking out the comment here. He's got number 349. Here it is on the market for only 28 gems. That kind of seems like a deal looking around at the other prices of the low mints right there. You got the 259. Somebody posted for 25K. He's selling his for 28. If you're into the low mint commons, that might be a good one to pick up. Wild says 3 of the Coke machines and the 4th is also for sale. So he's got all the 99s, 3 of the 99s for sale. If you guys are interested in matching up those sets. What's up, True Stoners in the house? We got Dustin Kozak here. All the homies are hanging out with us. It is Natural Born Shillers. We do these streams every Tuesday night. I didn't mean to have the Pokemon going, but if you want to catch Pokemon, you can do that. If you want to guess collectibles to earn some extra vault cash, we'll throw some of those on the screen as well. And you can win some vault cash that way. Anyone got 0330 Mighty? So he's looking for any Marvel Mighty, it looks like, with serial number 330. If anybody has that.
Any Mighty? I don't know. There's no way I would have that.
And then BE has something to shill today. What are you shilling?
I do. I mean, this is the most important thing on the app, everyone. You got to get it. Because I screwed up today and bought $70 worth of comics and completely lost my ass on it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I know. It was dumb. It was dumb. Whatever. It helps feed the beast. It was a bad move, though. I've got the Stargate. I've got 420 Stargate. I have it listed for, let me just make sure. I have it listed for 250. I'm taking offers. I mean, the worst I can do is punch you in the face. I mean, I'm taking offers. And you don't like crazy lowball me, but maybe you come in and who knows, maybe I'll say yes and do it. So if you're interested in having 420 gate, I literally have it. I literally have 420 gate right here.
Literally, it's the Stargate 420, and a lot of people collect that serial number. They do really well on the comics. If you snipe one of those, you can usually get a couple hundred, even if it's not an important comic. So I'm kind of surprised this one didn't sell at 250. But that's
I know,
a great
I'm sad.
serial
I don't
number.
really want to get rid of it, but, you know.
If anybody's interested in 420 on the Stargate, let us know. Denny OC's got Luke Cage #1, mint number 6006, currently listed for 60 gems, 60.06 gems, but open to offers. It's a nice little palindrome right there, 6006. Sorry, 600. Yeah, 6006. That makes sense. My bad.
Let me check something.
Ronnie Lido's got Treasure These Idle Moments mural, number 45 for 50. Treasure These. Is that one of the Happy Tree Friends murals?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's been trying to. I've seen him trying to sell that. I don't understand why it's not selling, to be honest. I think he might have even had it a little lower than that, maybe at 45. I'm blown away. It's not. I just think people are super focused, or they're waiting for big drops. Somebody must know something we don't know. Is what I'm thinking.
Well, there are a couple big drops coming up with the. It depends on how you look at it. Some people don't think they're big, but the boxing drop and the jukebox, of course. Stan says,
yeah, totally.
Ultraman had many swings. Any opinion? Which Ultraman? Those originals? I remember the old school Ultramans. I always liked the Ultraman 7 the most. And then that poster, if you consider this to be significant, some people do, some people don't, but it is the first ever secret rare, I believe. Maybe not the first ever secret rare, the first ever airdrop. How about that?
Yeah. By the way, I just want to say, Ken, I will work on getting you your racer. I did write it down. He called me, he DM'd me on Twitter. So I got to get to, I will get to that tonight. By the way, I did get permission if we want to do what we were talking about, Vault. I'd have to put it together, but I don't know how many people in here could actually participate. So it's up to you. Let
me know in the chat if you guys are interested. We could do a Muzzle Run race tonight. BE has gotten the okay to set up a Muzzle Run, but Shelby Cobra says you need to check your phone, homie.
Uh-oh.
That's what I say. Uh-oh. Kenoho says, sorry, guys, I have to go. Bed is 23, 29. No problem, man. Over here, kids have to go to school. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, Ken. I panic list all the time. I panic list my crypto all the time. I sold my Myro too early. Sold it last night, and then I woke up this morning and it had 2x'd again. I was like, why did I do that?
Did you make a profit? Did you make a profit?
I've made like 4 times what I put into Myro.
So
and
who cares?
money.
You're never going to call, like in the real stock trading business, you're never going to call the top. You're never going to buy into the bottom and sell at the top. You're going to get somewhere. You're doing well. I mean, what are you going to, you could be totally screwed It's always safe to take a profit. Nobody ever lost money taking a profit.
100%, I agree. What's up, Satish? Good to see you, my man. Says today's comic has good value in real life. Secret rare only 125 editions, and maybe around 100 public. I figured that today's comic did have some good real world value because it's the first appearance of Wasp, and also because they charge 10 gems for it. Let's see what those prices are looking like. Tells to Astonish, the common. I got the rare, a 3-digit rare, and I sold it for like 15.
Wow.
Lead Jess is on the floor of the commons. We see you, Lead Jess. But
yeah,
that's a pretty good price for the commons, 4 gems.
Yeah, I think 4 gems because I ended up with, I bought one, but I have 4 commons, 2 uncommons, and 2 rares. So yeah, I really took it in the bottom today.
And you're holding them all?
I mean, I'm not selling at these prices. I mean, I don't part with my stuff very easily, so when it's a loss.
Hammy says he thinks 50k MCP for the gloves minimum. I was thinking about using MCP. I don't know if I want to do it though, because I only have like 30k, and I might use them for the gloves, and then if that's not enough, I get my 30k back as far as I know. However, if it is enough and I get the drop, then I ain't got no more MCP points. So
yeah, but if you get it and you want, here's the thing: if there's any drop you want, you have to, right? Like if I want that at 50k, it could be 75. I have no clue what it's going to be. Whales don't care. They've got 5, 6, 10 million MCP points. They could bid a million. They're going to get it. The question is, how many people are going to bid over 50,000? If the average person has, what do you think the average person has? 75,000, 100,000?
I would say almost even more. I feel like people are getting a lot of MCP points per day. Like some of these guys are getting 50k just per day, or 20k per day at least. So they're probably getting the amount that I own per day, some of these whales, so they have no problem putting it. But how many whales are there out there? Right. It's hard to say. Legess has Venom Lethal Protector number 1, mint 173, listed for 130. That's a very low one. Danielle C is down to do a little bit of racing if we want to race. Ronnie Lido's down. Legess is down. Let's go. Bitcoin says jukeboxes are a letdown. I wish it was bigger named musicians. Tease was We Built This City, and they also teased Steve Aoki as well. I think that's what's going to happen in the future. I know whenever it was Blake and Chad asked Ron English about it, he brought up the fact that a lot of artists were leaving Spotify, and digital music is the next big thing. So, maybe VeVe can wrangle some of those in here. If you look at some of the old school groups, they have licensing deals the same way that characters have licensing deals. So maybe they're able to license some of that classic music. I don't think they're going to be able to get Michael Jackson, because didn't Paul McCartney Paul McCartney own all that stuff? But we might get like some Rihanna. You never know. I'm just a big Rihanna fan, not to her music. Alejandro in the house. Let's go. We got How to Brain. We're just checking you out on the market, How to Brain. I think you're on the floor somewhere, and we're like, hey, it's How to Brain.
Yeah, we saw it, yeah.
I
see them all the time.
Sold my secret rare for 160 on today's drop. Let's go. Did you have a good serial number? That's good stuff. Yeah, secret rare.
I mean, yeah, he did. I remember him saying that. It like the past couple weeks, I feel like.
It's weird. Your mic goes out every once in a while just for no reason. I don't think it's anything you're doing. Sorry. I don't know why it does that.
Could be internet.
Jay Money's in the house. What's up, Jay Money? Got Blade comic number 1939 common for sale. How much are you selling it for? I know I had a couple of 1939s, and I think Adam bought them all from me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I was like advertising them in my Discord, and he was like, I want those. So people are definitely buying those 1939. Of course, that's the year that Marvel began. Darkling says,
yeah, I think that's good. I think it's a good one to have.
That's interesting. Darkling's never used MCP points before. He says, how do we use them? So basically what will happen is, like on this drop right here, Invincible Iron Man, that's dropping on Thursday. I don't think this is an important one, but man, that cover is wild. It's the first time I saw it. It looks crazy. So what you'll do is whenever there's 30 minutes before the drop begins, you'll join the wait list, and as soon as you join the wait list, a new screen or a new little option will pop up right below that, and it will say bid MCP points. You'll click on bid MCP points, and you have to bid at least 5,000 MCP points. You can't bid less than that. And basically they hold back 40% of the drop and allocate it for MCP users. And so the 40% of however many editions there are, so let's say there's 1,000 editions and 40% is what, 400. So then the people who bid the most, the 400 people who bid the most MCP, so there'll be some cutoff there will get the drop automatically. So maybe not 40% bid. I mean, if less than everybody who bid MCP will get it, so 5,000 would get you the drop. However, if you bid 5,000 and 40 or 400 people bid 6,000 or more, then you wouldn't get the drop with your MCP points. You would get those MCP points refunded to you, though, so you wouldn't be spending them, and then you get thrown down into that 60% pal, and you could possibly get the drop through that 60% to the rest of us.
And we've seen it before.
Yeah.
And you do not lose. If you bid and you don't win, you get your points back. But if you bid and you win and you don't buy it, you do lose your points. So keep that in mind. You don't want to, if you bid and you get it with your points and you don't buy it, you still lose your points. But if you bid and don't win, then you do get your points back.
We got ECCLs in the chat. What's up, my man? He's got the number 58 Stargate. Are you trying to sell the number 58 Stargate? That's probably a good one that people would be interested in. Sub 60 Stargate. I know BE's got the number 420 Stargate. Let us know how much you're asking for it. 9:33, is that what time it is? Nope, not quite. Everybody says, need gems. Those Lambos got me broke as always. Yeah, but that's what I'm holding. I love me some Lambos. I need some more gems too, though, so I can go buy some Becky Cloonans. J Money's got it listed for $4.99. That's his Blade comic. Serial number 1939 for $4.99. Seems like a decent price. First appearance Blade, so yeah, I think so. Yep. Dark Link says, million points just sitting around. Do we lose them if we're unsuccessful? Nope. You get them refunded if you're unsuccessful. Yes, sorry about the Pokemon. Like I was saying earlier, if you're just joining us, I tried to turn them off because I know they're kind of loud when I have BE on the screen or when I have a guest with me. But for some reason, they didn't turn off. They have a mind of their own. You got to catch them all.
All right. That's right.
All right.
Hit that like button, everyone, by the way. It does help.
Smash the like button. Also, keep in mind that there are some pretty nice auctions going off right now from Mr. V. They're not going off right this second, but I think within another hour or so.
It's less than an hour. I'm pulling them up right now.
Yeah, 33 minutes. So he's got the Black Widow number 41 for a really nice price, $382. Let me see if there's any bids on that yet. No bids yet on that one. It's the lowest serial number, of course, and it's Black Widow first appearance. I know I saw where somebody had tweeted that that's the most undervalued first appearance on the app, and I think they got a decent little point there because people are sleeping on that Black Widow. I saw it. That was the day when it dropped the other day. I was sniping the Black Widow because I couldn't believe how low the price was. Even though it's a Marvel Mighty, it's still a first appearance. He's also got...
I'm blown away. Yeah. I'm blown away.
He's got Stitch, Tinkerbell, and Elsa, all platinum moments, all serial number 123, all going up for auction right now. And he has a couple more Disney collectibles. Mirabelle Madrigal, 1234 serial number, and then Princess Jasmine from Aladdin, I think, serial number 123. So he's got some really nice serial numbers up for auction right now. If anybody's interested in those, you got 33 to 38 minutes before they go off. Cloud Frosty says, how many points does everyone get per day? I mean, I don't really count because I sold off a lot of my collectibles. I get 14. It's pretty sad.
That's it? Yeah, I mean, I don't even get that. I get, it obviously depends if there was a drop and you participated in the previous day or whatever. I get like 350 to 450 a day, depending if there's a drop. About 350 if there's no action.
That's all you get? And how many collectibles do you have?
101 collectibles and 211 comics, only 11 sets.
Only 11 sets, okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a lot of commons, a lot of secret rares?
I mean, I don't, it's a good mix. Obviously, I don't have more secret rares than commons, but yeah, it's a pretty good mix. Ultra rare. I'm just looking at all the stuff I have. That's a rare. I don't normally collect uncommons and stuff, but yeah, it's mostly rares. There's secret rares. I have a good amount of secret rares, I guess.
Yeah, Cloud Frosty, you're at the top right now out of everybody I see in the chat. Cloud Frosty gets 140 per day. J Money, who's an OG, been around forever, he only gets 245 per day. Y'all are all doing better than me. I had like 150 comics, and then the Stan Lee drop happened, and I was so mad about that price because I was like, this is obvious market manipulation. Why am I holding stuff if these people control the market? And then I sold all my comics that day.
I remember it. I remember it.
BGN says VeVe needs a massive influx of new users to have a real market going. Right now, it's stagnant. Do you think that the big pump in crypto, of course, Bitcoin hit an all-time high today, and it was really cool. I don't know if you saw on Twitter, there was somebody who minted their Bitcoin back in 2010, and as soon as it hit an all-time high today, he sold a whole bunch of his Bitcoin that he minted in 2010 and has been holding this whole time, and that's what made the price come down as soon as it hit the all-time high. But do you think crypto pumping could bring in new users to VeVe?
So I actually had this discussion today with somebody Here's my thought, and you're going to probably all hate me. I think the VeVe are into crypto. I believe VeVe is made for the mass market. I believe crypto and NFTs is made for degens and crazy people like us, some of us. But I think VeVe is going to have to, it's going to be a different crowd that they're going to be going after the mass market, where I don't see many of the NFT projects out there doing as well as VeVe could do, because I don't think they're set up to be for the mass market. That is completely my opinion, but that's what I believe. I believe it's set up to be for the mass market, where crypto and NFTs, the way it's set up now, they're not. So that's my opinion. But
Yeah,
that's why
I
I think they
agree.
could do better, because
I
they
agree
can
100%.
grab those people. You know?
Yeah, I think I felt like it was Disney that was going to get all these new users in here by advertising, but now that Disney is on Cryptoys and on Disney Pinnacle as well, I'm a little less bullish on them actually giving us some advertising that we need. Let's check people's MCPs per day in the chat. Mr. V gets only 350 to 400 per day. Only has 100 items. I was gonna say, I figured Mr. V was getting a ton, but he gets the special mints, pays a little extra for those, so that kind of makes sense. Hemi says, I feel like in a few months, people's MCP will be gone. That's kind of what I'm betting on too, that all these people will use up their MCP on these type of drops, and then it's gone, and then maybe I can compete again, even though I've got a tiny bit amount. You never know. Tang Maz gets, whoa, here we go. We got some wells in the chat. Tang Maz gets 1,285 per day. Wap Manus is getting 1,550. Hemi's getting about 2,000 at 1,950 per day. Choo Choo, I know Choo Choo's got a big account, getting 1,660 per day.
Wow.
How to Brain's getting 450. We got Danielson. I haven't seen Danielson in a while. Gets 366 per day. So yeah, we got a lot of big accounts in the chat. Big A gets 160. Ronnie Lido gets about 200. Kryptoni gets about 500.
Wow.
Slider's getting 625. Now I'm kind of feeling bad with my 14.
You're feeling sad now? Even I'm feeling sad now. Like,
They made us look bad, BE.
Yeah, I know. It'd
I want to
look
see.
horrible.
So the big wells, though, in the chat, the big wells, from what I can tell, are Hammy, which makes sense, Choo Choo, which makes sense, Wap Manus, and Tangma, of course. Yeah.
Yep.
I could have probably guessed that. Alejandro's getting 750. Let's go. Alejandro's getting quite a bit,
bad.
almost 1,000.
Yep.
Punch Pablo's in the chat. What's up, Punch? Good to see you, my friend. Says my Pepe and Shib sold 29% last night. Swimming in cash. You sold at the right time. You took profits at the right time. I took them a little early, but I am still holding on my pork, and my pork has already 2x'd, and it's still going up. I think that's the one that's going to make me rich. Well, maybe not rich, but I'm going to make a little money off of it. Tangma's about to hit that level 50 on the collector level. My MCP rank, surprisingly, is still platinum. I don't know if that, I think that has to do with how much activity you have each day. At least that's what they said. I don't know if it's still going that way. Is that what it is? BJN's at so, 825, so he's got a big account too. Let's go. Legend says, I'm going to list today's comic, Common, for $1. If anyone's interested, listing now. Oh, he said that like 10 minutes ago. We missed it, bro. We missed it. I'm too late. Punch Polly says, send me your wallets. You ain't got to tell me twice. I will go get it right
Wait,
now.
what wallets are we sending? What are we sending?
Sounds like he's sending out some Pepe and some Shib. I need some Pepe. I never did have Pepe. See, pork is the competitor to Pepe, so when Pepe goes up, pork goes up too, and I'm glad that Pepe did go up. White Rabbit's in the house with 750 per day. I thought White Rabbit was kind of like a new person that I'd never seen before until recently. Maybe she's just new to my stream. I didn't know she had a big account like that. Congratulations. That's quite a bit. 750 per day. At Droid Darrow, getting 1,300 per day. Let's go. That's a big account right there. Digital Verse has 811. Oh, okay. I thought you said you had 811 sets. No, he's saying that there's 811 complete GM set holders. So the people that have all 20 of the Disney Golden Moments, there's over 800 of those.
Yeah, that's what Mr. V was saying earlier. That's crazy. I want some Pepe. How do I get some free Pepe?
It's been going down recently.
Is that what where are you getting that off of? Where do you buy yours off of?
So with the Myro's what I've been big on. I've been going in and out of Myro, and I've been doing really good in it until last night when I sold it and then it pumped again. I done bought back into it again today. But I get that just by swapping in my Phantom wallet. I'm not trying to get on all these exchanges. I'm not big on the exchanges. I don't trust the exchanges, especially if I'm going to be doing flipping. I try to get something that I can swap in and out of on my wallet. And of course, if you're getting like an ETH coin, like maybe I think Pepe, this counts for Pepe as well. You got to pay those gas fees, and I don't like gas fees either. So I'm doing everything on Solana. And then my pork That one I actually go to an exchange. It's this Polyox guy, which you may have heard of if you're.
Oh, you
into
told me about that.
crypto.
That's
He's
right.
kind of a scammer or something, or people call him a scammer, and he started his own exchange. And some people in my Discord talked me into getting into it, and it makes sense because people can burn their Pepe for pork, and then they have pond water and all this other stuff. I don't care. I'm gonna just hold on to my 250 million pork and let it pump.
Hey, that's a good number. You get little fractions of penny changes, and you can make
Exactly,
something.
100%. Hammy says Pepe 7x. I knew it went up a lot. I thought it came back down though. I haven't been paying too much attention today. I know that's why
Matic came down. It looked like
Oh, did it?
12 cents. Yeah, it came down like 12 cents.
Solana pumped for a little bit too. Bitcoin BMW says if I could send Bitcoin to VeVe and then trade it for gems, well, I don't understand why we can't do that. And
I
especially,
mean, he can send me the Bitcoin, and I'll give you some gems.
it would definitely be nice if we had crypto in and like that. And then also it'd be really nice if you could buy OMI through the app or the web app. White Rabbit says I've been in with VeVe since March 20. My bad. I didn't know you were an OG. Okay, I haven't seen your name. Did you change your name or something? White Rabbit's been around just as long as me. I got my 3-year birthday coming up, right? And I bet you do too, BE.
Yeah. I mean, I've been here a little while.
Waltmana says if you own the Iron Man Mighty 2099, I'm interested. Or if you're interested, he's got Hawkeye 2099. And Earth 2099, of course, is very famous in the Marvel world. So if anybody's interested in his Hawkeye, or if you have Iron Man 2099 and you're interested in getting rid of it, let us know. Waltmanus is on the hunt. Legend says, does anyone collect 1994? I have today's common. Give a fair offer. 1994 common. Didn't that pop up and you go after it on the stream today? I feel like that was one that popped up and you were like, I almost got it. And somebody beat you to it. Or maybe it was
Which one was it? The 20 or
1994. Maybe it was 2004.
no? I got 2004. I actually did get it.
That's what it was.
It didn't sell. It didn't sell.
It didn't sell.
So,
well,
I'll be
1994
holding on to it.
should definitely be worth more than floor because whenever I snipe that serial number at floor, I'm always able to flip it for a little bit more, usually about 20.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Danielson,
Just overnight. Let it sit overnight. Sorry. Yeah, just let
no
it sit
problem.
overnight.
I just got excited because I got a pork fam in the chat. He says I've been buying pork, Pepe, Maga, Bonk, Omi, all on Bitmart. See, I haven't got on Bitmart, and I saw Maga was going to go up, and I knew Maga was going to go up, but I can't bring myself to buy any Maga. I did get into Bonk yesterday though, because I rolled over some of my Myro profits and I put it into Coinbase, and then Crypto Kaki was talking to Bonk. Talking about Bonk to me, and I was like, let me get in there and grab some. I grabbed some, it went up, I sold it, and then it went back down. I didn't make much off of it, but I got in and out at the right time on the Bonk. BJN says, we need a way to buy OMI without dealing with shady exchanges. That's my thing. If I wanted to buy some OMI right now, I wouldn't really know where to buy it because I always bought mine on Bitforex, and I know that you can exchange for it through MetaMask, but then you got to pay a bunch of gas fees if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
How do you buy your OMI, BE?
Well, I buy it from exchanges that go out of business and rug you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
My
my
bad, I
favorite
forgot.
place to go.
I didn't mean to bring up an open wound.
You didn't mean to open that wound up again? Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah. That's the
all
only
right,
way I
it's
bought
all
it was Bitforex. I have a whole video on how to buy it from Bitforex, and
I've watched that video and I bought it there. So does that mean you owe me? I'm
that
just
means it's
kidding.
all my fault. I know. I was saying that the other day. I feel bad for all the people who used my video.
No.
And bought it on Bitforex and
We're
left it there.
adults. We're adults. It's not your fault.
Big A says, I've been buying new meme coins literally the day they... Man, I saw one that Big A bought that would tell us about the AMC one. He made a ton off of that. He says
yeah,
the day
I
they
wanted
are
to get
created
that.
on AVAX. Oh, how do you do that? Let me know how you find ones the day they're created. He says he's been getting lots of 5Xs and 10Xs. Man, I need to start copying Big A's trades.
Exactly.
Waltman says 2099 is Venom's Earth. I thought there was a Spider-Man 2099. I guess he's from the same place. I didn't know it was around Venom. Is Venom like the king of Earth 2099? I don't know the backstory of that.
Ooh,
Earth.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know all the different Earths. There's a ton of them.
I know that's a famous one though. Danielson says I'm taking offers on my 838 Iron Man Marvel Mighty. Let me know. Earth 838. I haven't heard of that one either. Earth 838. So that's one I need to keep in mind the next time we have a Marvel drop. All these special Earths. I always keep 2099 in mind, and of course 616. But I didn't know about 838. Big A bought DGen. I thought DGen was one of the top meme coins that went up over the last week. That was like in the top 3 list. 80K market cap. Yes, entire market cap is 80K. Cloud Frosty's in Bork. Is that like Bonk? No, the one I like Cloud Frosty is, and I can't even say it, I spell it COQ. I like COQ. That's all. That's how I say it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That was funny to me. And I know Danny the Bull likes that one. Danielson says, bought MAGA under 3. It hit above 12 for all-time high. I'm holding till elections, and then it's gonna dump because Trump's gonna lose. That's the MAGA coin.
I've got nothing to say.
Digital Verse says, anyone have contact on Twitter info for the following VeVe usernames? We got Mech283, Max J, and Yusuf85. I don't know any of those guys. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know any of them.
I know I've been seeing some new names pop up in the market, especially on my Lamborghini, and none of them have profile pictures, but they've been undercutting, and I don't like it. Let me see if they're still on the market. Yeah, my Murcielago secret rare. It's these 3 right here. Mobs, Mitch Penn's got 2 of them, and of course I know Don Chichi, but they've been undercutting on my Murcielago, and I don't like it. Big A says, if you have a Phantom wallet, just swap for Bonk on wallets. Oh, I've been getting Bonk on Coinbase, but I do have a Phantom wallet. Same with Omi. You can get that on Phantom? Oh, just buy on MetaMask. Yeah, but MetaMask is the gas fees. Yep, that's another one too. COQ Inu. I was looking about getting into that one, but that one took gas fees, so I didn't. BJ says, gas fees to swap ETH for Omi is $50. That's what I'm saying. That's not me. I stay away from that. Kryptoni says, I won real money on Muzzle Run this morning. Let's go.
I'm putting one together right now. I was going to ask if I can do one that's 24. It's up to 2 dogs, or I could do... How many people in here have racers, by the way? We can do this in the background. Can you actually pull up in another window? Can you have a video in another window or not? Or can you take me off and put a video in there?
No, I can do anything. I'm on OBS. Whatever you want me to do, I can do it.
All right. So how many in the chat... Can you do a quick poll maybe and just see how many in the chat have a dog? Because I got to see how many I should do for this.
All right. I don't know why my alarm keeps going off. I think I made dinner at this time yesterday. All right. Let me start up a poll and see how many. So you want to know how many people want to go for one?
Well, how many people actually have a dog that they could put in the race? And by the way, if you don't have one today, if you join the streams, the VeVe streams, I may even do one tomorrow. We sometimes give away the racers. This will just give you an idea. We can kind of have it going on in the background, but let us know how many people in here have a racer to go in. I'm going to make it for anyone. It's going to be similar to what I did this morning, a little bit different, but not much. And it won't be as much froth either. This is just kind of like a fun thing we're going to do tonight. So let's see how many are in here who have, because remember, you can play 2 dogs.
Yeah, and if you don't know about that, this is Muzzle Run. Muzzle Run is kind of like Photo Finish Live, which me and Mo knows used to live stream on here all the time, but it's a racing game. It's dog racing instead of horse racing, and it's on Matic, so it's a little bit cheaper to move stuff around and to buy the dogs because it's Matic. It's not ETH. Exactly. So hit me up on that poll. Let me know.
Yep. I mean, there's 10 in here. That's good. Plus you and I, that's 12. That's 24 right there. I just want to see how many we get in here. We might even have potentially people from Muzz. I can always jump on Muzz to fill it up the rest of the way, but I want to get the VeVe people in, and I got permission from Tom, the CEO of Muzzle Run. And by the way, you were streaming this at the same time as PFL.
Yep.
Way back when. So you've been doing this a while.
Well, just a little bit. We played a little bit. I had one dog, but the dogs were like so cheap. You could buy them for like $1 on OpenSea. Danielson's giving us the info on Earth 838. It's where we see Doctor Strange travel to and talk to the Illuminati, and that's where Jim from The Office is in the Fantastic Four. That's what I always remember about the Illuminati. Jim from The Office is Dr. Reed. Or Mr. Fantastic, I guess is his name. Big A says these meme coins are different on each chain. There's a DGen on ETH, Base, So, AVEX, and probably more. Yeah, I was almost getting into Pepe on So today. I was thinking about getting into it, and then I didn't like the chart too much, but I heard him talking about it in a Twitter space. But yeah, all these meme coins, they have different versions on different blockchains, so make sure you're buying the right one. Cloud Frosty says, if we have a coin for winning a president under 80 years old, I will ape into that one. I hear you, bro. 1,000%. Uno Sean says, don't fade Bobo. And Uno Sean's the one that gave me pork. I haven't heard of Bobo, but if Uno Sean's talking about it, I probably need to get into it. Choo Choo says, Bitcoin all day. I know Bitcoin long term, but I want some short, quick games, bro.
I'm so risk adverse. I mean, when you do that, when you buy it, do you buy it and then watch it, or do you set it and come back 2 hours, or you have it set to, buy or sell?
I wish
Like,
I did know how to do that. And I know a lot of people do that where it reaches a certain spot and you sell, or it reaches a certain spot and you buy. I'm not that
Right.
complicated, but I will get in there and watch the market on one, especially on Myro. And if it hits us, I mean, if I'm watching, if it's going down, 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 and I got a big bag, I'll sell it. And then if it keeps going down, I might buy back in. Or if it's going up, 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 and then it starts going down, 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 I might sell when it starts going down, down, down. If that makes sense.
Holy crap. We got 17 people. All right. So, again, you can't pull up anything. I can't like give you anything on the screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up for 32. And let me just make sure. So, and Big A knows a lot. He's the one who kind of got me into this. I'm gonna set it up for everyone. It's just greyhounds and hot dogs. There's really no reason. It's a best of the worst. But I'm kind of doing what I did this morning, where if you get first place, you're not gonna win, but you're gonna get extra. You'll get a prize. But you basically want to get last place because you get the most froth, which is their crypto, and it converts easily to Matic. You'll get the most froth by losing. This is just to give new people a chance to win, or also to let Big A win, since he always wins. He always seems to win this stuff. So, Vault, you have your account open, so when I do this, you'll be ready, because this will fill up quick. If there's
I was just gonna let people know how this works. So basically, when BE sets this up, you'll go to sit and go down here where it says sit and go under racing. If you already have, I guess if you already have one, you probably already know how to do this. But it'll be a sit and go tournament, and then we'll find it. And we'll all jump in here. You'll be able to put in at least 2 dogs, and this is best of the worst. So you want to get last place. Whoever gets last place wins.
Maybe I should make it 40. Now we're at 21.
However you want to
sit here. We'll just do 32, and you just have to be quick. And you have to choose. So again, the scoring, just so you know, it's going to be 11 for first, which is the highest. But if you get second, you get 4, third, 5 points, fourth, 6, fifth, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So if you get 8th place, you do the best. But if you get first, you can win too. So this allows people who are good to dial in.
That's an interesting way to do it. Stan's got a good question here. I'm trying to come up with a good answer. Stan says, digging the content, what keeps your guys' hopes high with VeVe? I mean, if people didn't come to my streams or watch my channel anymore, I would probably just forget all about VeVe and delete the app, honestly. Cash out one last time and delete it. But if I had a bunch of money, because I'm not a guy that has a bunch of money. If I had a bunch of money, it makes perfect sense to me to buy these and hold these and hope that in the future they're worth a lot, because we're definitely going towards the metaverse. We're definitely going towards digital. You can see it with Apple Vision Pro. I mean, It's just kind of a crapshoot on whether or not VeVe is going to be a big deal in the future. I mean, because easily, and they were kind of talking about this on the Meta Mona video, not directly, indirectly they were talking about it, but what if Disney and their new Epic Games collaboration, they decide to start releasing their own Disney NFTs that can be in that metaverse? It would kind of make VeVe not as valuable anymore. I mean, I feel like VeVe needs to be interoperable with all the other metaverses, and I don't know that they're going to be. Like, which going to be the big metaverse? It'll probably be that Disney Epic Games, but who knows? Maybe Fortnite comes out with their metaverse. I guess they're part of Epic Games too, but maybe Sony comes out with a metaverse that everybody is digging, or Apple comes out with their own metaverse that you can only get to the Apple Vision Pro, and you can only buy their NFTs. So, I mean, it's almost like 50-50 if these are going to be worth a lot in the future, although I know Moonboys would say it's like 100%. What do you think, BE?
No, I mean, nothing's 100%. My thought, and I said it just, 10 minutes ago, VeVe is set up for the masses. If you look at CryptoPunks and Marms and all these other Solana and Ordinals and all that, you have to be kind of crazy to do that, because people, I mean, I just watched a streamer just lose like 700 Matic the other day, and he knows what he's doing. It's so easy to lose stuff. Where VeVe, you don't have to worry. It is set up for the masses, and they got the IPs. That's what keeps me going. And I think they are starting to listen to VeVe fans and not so much fans, listening to them, lower mint size, lower prices. So they're shifting, maybe not as fast as we want, but they're shifting enough to keep me excited. So, and that's why I think they can do well.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a chance that they could do well, in my opinion. Legis is looking for Cora 828. Cora, man, that's like a season 1 Murmur Corno. That's an old school Murmur Corno. Legis loves him some Myrmicornos. No, I'm just kidding. I always make fun of Myrmicornos. However, they are really cool. So if you do have Cora 828, and remind me, Legis, later on, either on Twitter or next time I'm live, and I will add you to the looking for list up here. You can see there's some stuff scrolling at the top that Simply Marvelous, Captain Obvious, and House of Bane are looking for. If anybody has that Cora or any of the stuff scrolling on the top, just let us know. Big A says Bobo is the brother to Pepe. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, if Big A knows about it and Uno Sean, I need to check out Bobo ASAP. Satish says Render, RNDR, is a good long-term play AI token. I heard AI was going to be the new thing to go after. And right now, all those altcoins are starting to pump. So AI might be smart to get into. Metaverse tokens were kind of the play last go-around. And it could be either gaming or AI this time. What's up, Mellow Boy? Good to see you. My friend says the Matt Gondek physicals are out. I saw him tweeting today. I didn't know he dropped some physicals. Nice. Big A said,
by the way, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I was going to say, I set it for 40. If there's 25 people in here, that's 50. Even if they only have one, you want to get this set. I'll hit yes. It'll take about, I don't know, a minute or two for it to show up. I don't know if you have it up, but are you ready to put your racers in?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and click yes here.
Okay.
Let me just double check. So everyone is eligible. Maidens, extremely rares. You have to decide. Now, first is gonna get 700 froth. So if you're first, you get more. But basically, you get 1,200 froth for last, 1,000 for second to last, 700 for third to last, and then there's 300, 200, 200, 200. All right.
And what's it gonna be called?
It's gonna be called. Let me just look again, make sure I got that right. Yeah, Greyhounds and Hot Dogs, and it will say free. So I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it right now.
Gotcha.
I'm hitting yes. And I'll tell you once it goes through, and then just be ready. You want to be kind of quick.
Everybody in the chat's ready. Kryptoni says, no risk, no reward. Make sure you're investing 100% what you can afford to comfortably lose. If VeVe flops, oh well. Yeah, that's 1,000% true. 100. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so it accepted it. We just have to, you'll have to keep probably refreshing.
Okay.
And it will just pop up.
I'm refreshing right now. Yeah, that's why I don't mind what happens with my meme coins, because all the money I put into my meme coins were the airdrops I got for Win in Jupiter. So it's really free money. Here it is right here. Greyhounds and Hot Dogs. I got 100 from Wind and 120 from Jupiter. So I'm just playing with house money. And I've already cashed out 100 like 4 different times. So I'm way up. All right, it's filling up. We're registering right now. Hopefully my MetaMask is connected. Looks like it's connected. I'm going to get my weakest or my best dog. I'm going to do Rug Pull, one of my worst dogs. And then I'm also going to do Vault's Champ, which is supposed to be one of my best dogs. I think it has like a good lineage, but it hasn't really been winning for me yet.
Yeah, I got to figure out what I want. I may run what I ran this morning, although I'm not sure if that's the right play. All right.
I got one of them in so far. I'm adding my second one right now, Vault's Champ. My dogs on Muzzle Run have not been doing really well, but my horse that I got from Mo Knows over on Photo Finish Live has been crushing it, and it doesn't even have like great stats, but I guess it's the lineage is what Mo tells me. It has been doing really well. It's
I've done okay.
You've been doing good over there too?
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 races I haven't, I was just farming crown, but yeah. Now we're only at 19, so you have time. I hope people weren't lying. Maybe they were completely lying, because we're gonna have 40.
It might take a second to get in there.
It does take a second. Just try to hurry up. But and again, if you don't have a racer, come join my stream. We'll get you hooked up with one. It's there. I'm running like basically I get 500 Matic, the equivalent of 500 Matic a week to give away in free races. All you need is a racer, a Greyhound, and either you can get one for free or you can get them for a fairly inexpensive amount. And I try to run the races so everyone has a chance. So if you're new, you can win, and if you're good, you can win. So
try to help out Choo Choo here. He says he keeps saying failed when I try to enter. Make sure that you're signed into your MetaMask wallet.
Yep.
That might be.
And make sure it's named. And if you have a racer, Choo Choo, and you haven't named it, now don't forget, if it's a practice, that's not a real racer. You need an actual. And if you don't have one, you got to let me know, and you can DM me. Choo Choo's, yeah, definitely make sure your wallet is connected. I can't believe I made it for 40 and we only have 19 in here.
And Big A can help you too. Big A is good at this game. He says the lowest risk coin I'm building a big bag of right now is AVAX. I heard about AVAX almost like a year ago, I feel like. Yeah, people have been talking about AVAX for a while. Avalanche, because I think it's a gaming platform. I could be wrong.
Right. You can still enter a maiden. It's if it's a practice. If it says practice dog, that's not a real dog. You should be able to have. It's open for everyone. I put no limits on this.
And you might have to have a few pennies of Matic in it, apparently.
Oh, that I forgot about the. All right, if somebody, hold on a second. If you can, oh man, I don't have it in that. Crap, I'm low on Matic on there. I can just give fractions of a penny. If somebody who doesn't have any Matic in there, yeah, I got $1. That's all you need. Like it's gonna be a fraction of a penny to do it. So if you have one Matic, you should be okay.
Oh,
By the way, where's my offer for my 420 my 420 gate?
Yeah, let us know if anybody's interested in that Stargate serial number 420 gate. I don't know.
I wonder, did Big A? Oh, Big A, you got 6 minutes. Not Big A, Mr. V, sorry. Mr. V's stuff is up. You've got 6 minutes, 5 minutes now for if you want to get Black Widow, number 41, first appearance, Mighty 3, was that 382.51? There's no bids on it, so you can put a penny in there and get it. Stitch 163.93 for 123. Tinkerbell 185.79 for 123, and 251.37 for 123. Elsa, and there's a few other there.
Not financial advice, but I think you can get 500 for that number 41 Black Widow. Eventually, maybe it takes a few days to sell, but I think you can get 500 for it. But don't take my financial advice. I don't want you to spend money and then not be able to flip it. And I just caught a Pokemon on the stream. I beat Ledgess, and I think a couple other people are trying to catch it. I don't have very many. I thought it was a Ho-Oh, which is a legendary, and it ended up being a Feral, which is like one of the most common ones ever. So I probably shouldn't have went for it. But also, there's Tinkerbell at 123, Elsa 123. He's got Stitch 123 ending in 6 minutes, and he's got a couple Disney ladies 1234 and 123. All these auctions are about to end right now if you're interested.
Yep, do it. By the way, I'm assuming everyone lied about how many dogs they have. Let's see. Was Legends trying to get? Is anyone who wants to get in not able to? Because as soon as I put this out on Discord, there's gonna be a lot of people joining. So if you still need to join and you're having issues, now's the time to speak out. Because otherwise, I'm gonna put this into Discord and tell them, that this race is open.
Yep. And if you're just joining us, maybe before we end the stream, I know B said he's got to do something, so he can't stay too long. And we're going to stay around for this this sit and go race, which is like something like 8 or 9 races, but they go really, really fast. But also,
it'll be 3 legs and then finals. Yeah.
Nice. And then we might go back and check out the drops that just got announced or on the blog, which is the boxing drop that's coming up, the Dragon Girl crafting event that's coming up, and then, of course, the Ron English jukeboxes. Choo-Choo said he's adding some more Matic right now. Kryptoni says the layout's clean. Love the look. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. It's kind of simple-ish. I do simple stuff. I need to get better at layouts. I have to completely change my intro and my outro now. Apparently, whatever song is on my outro that I looked up specifically for royalty-free music, they found me and they said they're taking all my monetization now, so I got to switch that up.
All right, Choo-Choo's adding Matic. Anyone else we need to wait for? Let us try to be quick, because as soon as I hit enter there, it should start filling up. We got one more in there. Just let us know if you got in. It's starting to fill now.
Trying to see what names I recognize. The Omi Army is obviously somebody in here, although I don't know who it is.
That's Kryptoni.
That's Kryptoni. There you go.
Yeah,
I see Ronnie Lido. I see Wap Manus. I see Alejandro. Dogfather Kennel sounds familiar with Mutt Damon.
That is Denny OC. And I guess we're waiting for Choo Choo. He's putting some Matic in. So before I put this out into Discord, I'm going to wait, but try to hurry up if you can.
Yep. And I see Ledgess in there as well. How to Brain says, I think it's mine. It's my practice dog.
I think it's mine. Okay. How to Brain, I don't know. Are you following me on Twitter? If not, I'll show my Twitter account at Informant. But DM me and let me see what I can do. I'll need your kennel name and your address. And let me talk to Muzzle Run and see if I can get you a dog to race next time. I'll probably do a race tomorrow. Late morning, sorry, and then definitely Thursday. It's not a great drop, so yeah.
Ledgess says he needs another puppy dog. He's only got one. He's got it in the race. If he had a second one, he would have joined with that as well. You can always get them off OpenSea too.
Getting people their first dogs, and then we'll see about. Then I'll do some giveaways where we'll do like people who don't have seconds, but.
Yeah, make sure you
Wanna get
come
some
to
money.
BE's live stream on Thursday when he streams the comic drop. He's always giving out free dogs, and they do a lot of muzzle run races during that as well. What's up, Husk Show? Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey.
We've been doing some shilling. If you have any of the stuff that you see up there, let us know. There's also some really good auctions going off right now. If you're into special mints, the number 41 Black Widow, a bunch of 1, 2, 3s. These are all Mr. V's that are going off. And if you have
Only a
anything
few
you want to
seconds.
shill, just let us know.
Only a few seconds on that.
Just send us your address, and Big A will send you a dog.
Look at that. And this is why I like Muzzle Run. It's not just Big A, it's the whole community. It's super nice. You know, obviously they want to get more people involved, but there's enough free races for you to win free crypto. You know, before you put any money in, you could do that. And if you want to become Degen and go crazy and go win some of the bigger races, you can learn how to race your dogs. It's a lot of fun. There's a little work involved, but my stuff makes it easy for you to win. And I piss off Mo Nose because of it.
Yeah, and I won like $30 one week, a couple weeks ago, just from playing in 2 different tournaments over on BE's channel. You get paid out in Matic, and Matic right now, I think it crashed a little bit, but it was like $1 per Matic. So winning 20 Matic on one and 10 Matic on the other, I cashed that right out. I had $30. I forget what I put it into, but I put it into something random.
For sure. By the way, thank you, Kryptoni. I see that. By the way, I gotta figure out how to can I contact you through that email that I have from you? I told you I wouldn't do anything with it, but it's still in your Twitter. We can see your Twitter, so I don't think you're locked. I don't know. I guess he's locked out of his Twitter, but I need to contact him because we still have to. I'm gonna get on it next week, but we got the our what is it called? Now I'm already forgetting what it is. The cabbage, the moonflower. We got the moonflower utility that we're going to be doing, so I got to talk to him. Choo Choo, were you able to get in? Now I can see people are. Somebody's told them. Somebody's told Discord.
Oh,
Actually,
Choo
these
Choo,
are
it's
all
no
our-
problem. We got to wait until it fills up anyway, and there's still another 14 left to get filled. He says it's not
Yeah, I'm not
working,
going to
but-
say anything because it looks like it's starting to fill up. But these are all VeVe, most of them. But somebody put it out. Now I see some people. Oh, it's filling up fast.
We got D in here. D, are you lurking in my chat, D? You better say hi. Come on, D. I know you're here. Big A says, I meant I can send new guy a dog. Yeah. Or let Jess needs one. If you can get his address from him. He needs one more. He's got one already, and it's in the race, but he only has one. DNLC says, Big A is beyond kind, mind you. But yes, Muzz, Discord is full of great people. Yeah, and they come into the chat while BE is streaming. They're always helping us out, who will be more than happy to help, 100%. Let me try. Do you have the link to the Discord for Muzzle Run?
I do not. Well, let
I
me
could
see
probably
if
find
this.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I got it. I wasn't sure if I was in
Yeah.
there, but I am in there. Shout out to Kryptoni with the super chat. Let's go. Appreciate you, bro. Says, love the content. Please send someone else a doggo for $10. That'll buy you like 10 doggos. I'll buy you a couple. Let me get you the link to the Discord server. How much is it to buy a pack? Because I was thinking about buying a pack the other day, but I didn't know which pack to buy.
I can do a like if you want to do it, either let me know or go to Mo tonight. But I need to borrow the re-roller from Big A. Oh no, I need to borrow a good one. I'm buying a re-roller tonight. So once I get that re-roller, you can buy a pack. They're $12.50 now. They're normally 15 Matic, and that if it ends up being something you don't like, you can re-roll it. So if you want to do it tonight, go check out Mo. Otherwise, I got to talk to one of the guys in Discord. We're supposed to do a deal tonight, so I'll get a re-roller, and I believe Big A potentially will lend me one of his better racers to breed off of.
We got 34 people in here in the race already, so we only need 6 more. It's about to fill up. Once it fills up, there's going to be 3 different legs. No, I'm sorry. There'll be 3 different rounds. Each round has 3 races. They go really fast, and then at the end, the top 10 scores will race for the championship. If I'm not
Hey,
mistaken.
Choo Choo, just real quick, because he sent me a little thing here. Log out of everything and log back in your MetaMask. I've had that something went wrong. Please try again. Normally, I have to go out and go back in. So like close it down. If you're doing it through MetaMask, like you got to use their search engine to go to Muzzle Run. You should be okay. It looks like something where you just have to re-log in, and hopefully,
It's full now.
This won't fill up.
All the Muzzle Run guys jumped in.
Oh, it's filled up. All right.
But at least he's got one dog in here.
All right, we'll get it all. No, did Choo Choo get one in though? I don't think he did.
Oh, I don't think Choo Choo did.
Choo Choo, Denny OC had some issues also. Yeah, Denny OC, I might be doing a stream tomorrow. But of course, there's other streamers you can get them from. But I'll probably do one early morning. Like I said, I got to talk to Big A and see if we can set something up. Maybe he'll even come on, and we might even train the rose that Shelby Cobra got, the purebred rose, which gets her. She automatically gets put into a race for 5,000 Matic. I
Oh,
can't
wow.
believe how lucky she is. Yeah,
Dang,
it's
nice. Yeah, Choo Choo, no problem.
We'll get.
Come by and hang out with BE during one of his streams, and you'll definitely get hooked up. And this might be a game you want to get into if you're looking into get into a Web3 type game that's not super expensive like some of those ETH games.
For sure. I can't share my screen, right? So you can just pull them up and do not, like, if you go in there, go to where it says schedule.
Got it.
And then when you click on that, you'll see it will populate. Okay, so it's populated. So it says view draw, you'll view it. I'll tell you if they're frothing. I'll be able to tell you from mine because you're not hooked up. So if you froth, I have a special breeder that lets you know if potentially you're going to win. Basically, it races your dog 10,000 times, and it gives you a potential, that those three will be first, second, and third. So actually, in this, you may not want to be frothing, but it takes 1 minute. So we'll have to wait. Once it hits 1 minute, I'll be able to check the frothing one after the other. But it looks like Ronnie Lido. We got Westy Racing. I should put in there where we're at calling this race, but they'll just go ahead and enjoy it. We definitely got some new people in here from Muzz, though. So, all right, I'm just going to see who's frothing. It's taking a second here. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, the racing, you can go to the prizes and the point system to see how this is going to work out. But basically, if you get first, you're not going to get the most crypto like I did this morning, but you do get bonus. So it looks like Westy Racing, My Town, Killshot, and Strong Like a Bull, they are frothing, so they must not be watching the stream. Because a lot of people, you're quick, right? So they're quick, and they put in their best stuff, and they don't know maybe that's the best of the worst, because you don't have enough time, so.
Uh-oh. I clicked on watch, and it gave me an error.
You still have some time.
Hopefully it loads up for me. I've watched races on my computer before. Kryptoni has a good question about today's 3-pack on candy, asking if the legendary will go to the $50 on the craft for candy. I don't know how that works.
Chase legendary from the 3-pack will go to 50. Ooh, I see what you're saying. Ugh, God, I don't even know. I'm like so disappointed. I did that last one, so loves it in the rare. See, I mean, look at the people, and if you click on the name, you'll go back down. So if you want to be in that last position, you just click on their name.
Oh yeah, I've seen you done that before. If
it'll
load up for me,
by the
though.
way, yeah. Oh, it's not working.
It aired on me the first time. Second time, it kind of froze up. Let me see if it works this time.
Okay.
Third time's a
be.
try.
It takes a lot of. So it looks like loves it in the rear is going to be last, but I don't know. They might get rug pinky double. No, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know if you got it up. I can.
It's loading up right now.
Okay, I'll call out the first race. I don't know why it's. There we go. There's those two. Wow, that was forever. All right, so Strong Like a Bull got first, but remember, and there's Kryptoni got second. Ronnie Lido's taking first and 8th place.
All right, here it goes. It's getting ready to start in like 3 seconds, so let's let them watch.
Okay, go watch that. Yep. And I'll get the next one.
Hopefully you can see it. The screen's got so much crap on this. I might take the chat off.
Oh, you can take me off.
I'll take the chat off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And we got Pokemon going, everything. All right, so Strong Like a Bull is in first. In the end, whoa, these dogs are way back. See, I'm gonna call them horses every time.
Yeah, I know, right? They are sucking real good. Those are great sucky dogs. See, that's why you gotta like this, right? You can play a bad dog and you have a chance to win.
Whoever gets first gets a lot of points too, though, right?
You get the points, and if you end up in first, let me tell you the prizes. So the way it works is first is going to get 700, second 200, 200, 200, 300 for fifth, 700 for sixth, 1,000 for seventh, and 1,200 for last place. So you can see you get rewarded if you're first, but we're trying to reward the suckiest dogs.
So if you saw Pinky, the double got last place. And let me see. Yeah, reveal results. That'll tell you.
Yeah.
Pinky double got last place. Loves it in the rear. I don't like saying that out loud, but loves it in the rear. Got second to last. And Guy, Ronnie Lido, I don't know if I'm saying that right either, got third to last. So he's getting some points. All right.
He's getting some points. Yep.
Try to get caught
and
up
on the
here.
next, I'd say the next one, Touchpad, the Phoenix, and Pooping Off are frothing. So again, that means that on average, that those dogs should be first, second, and third, which you don't want to be. And those look like all people that weren't watching the stream, OG Vault. So they are going to be disappointed when they find out
you got to read. It says it in the instructions, right? That
it does. The problem is that they know how fast these fill up. You really don't have time to think.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
All right, here we go on the next race.
Good luck, all. Y'all.
We got Pinky Double, My Town Guy loves it in the rear. The same people. It looks like it is the same people.
They probably have two. You know, they have two dogs in the fight.
Okay. All right, here it goes.
Here we do it. All right, good luck, everyone. By the way, if you don't have a racer, tune into my stream on VeVe. And again, I'll probably do one tomorrow. So if you're not following me on Twitter, that's the best way to find out. At Informant, no dash, like on YouTube. I'll let you know if I'm doing a race. I will see what I can do about getting you a free racer, or somebody in the chat might be able to get you one so you can participate.
Yeah, you're right, Ronnie Light. On my bad. I clicked on 1-1 again. So let me load up the second race.
Yeah, it can be kind of distracting.
Well, it's my first time doing this. This is the way you do it all the time. So now I see. All right, so this is the second race of the first round.
Yep.
We got David Chu, Tell, Smell Good, Touchpad, Seeing Double, The Phoenix, Popping Off, Floater, and Grand Slam. Where's Mo?
And,
I don't know. We need Mo calling these races. I'm not calling them.
Yeah, I can't call races. Sorry, I try. They are not easy to call. I can make fun of the dogs. I can do stuff like that, but I can't be like, he's coming on the end. Here comes da-da-da-da-da. I can't do that.
Tell Smell Good in last place, which is kind of like first place. Floaters in first place, which is kind of like last place. David Chu's in second to last. Seeing Doubles in third to last. Touchpad is in fourth to last. We can go up here and see what they look like. Coming down the stretch. You see Floater's going to get the win. And the loss is going. See, I don't like how they make the names go away right when the horse
I know, right
first.
when you're trying to figure it out, especially when they're close. You're like, man, I missed it. Yep.
So it was, here, I'll move him out of the way so you can see. It was Tells Smells Good in last, David Chu in second to last, Seeing Double in third to last. Come here, kitty.
Now you're going to the 1-3, correct?
Got it, yep.
Yeah, so Lena, Alejandro is frothing. Levels, which is D's dog. That is not D, by the way, not our D. Frothing, and so is Aller Sid Alf, and Aller's a good player. And there I am, Karate Kid's Dingleberry. So let's see, and we've got Denny OC here, Dave the Bowler, so a few familiar friends in this race.
What's your horse's name?
It's Dingleberry.
Oh, I see
Karate
always
Kid's
behind.
Dingleberry. Yes.
Okay.
Very, very clever.
All right, here we go. Good luck or bad luck, I guess.
Good luck.
Worstest is in last. Makes sense. Happy Birthday in first. Worstest in last. BE's dog. Second to last, now in last. So always behind, all the way in last. Happy Momo, third to last. I think that might be somebody in the chat. And then Bent But Not Broke, fourth from last. Let's go to Always Behind. Looks like Always Behind is going to get the loss, which is the win here.
That would be the win.
Same. The cat said, hold my beer, I can call it. Yeah, the cat's trying to call the race. She's yelling at me. There we go. Always Behind. So BE kind of gets the win there. Let me...
I did get the win.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Worstest, second to last, and Happy Momo, right? Third to last.
Is it 1-4? Okay, I was on the wrong one. That I skipped one too. See, I got confused also. I didn't even see who was frothing on that. It's the next one I called out. So.
Oh yeah, Karate Kid's Dingleberry.
Yep. There we go. That's my favorite.
I haven't seen any of my dogs yet. I'm pretty sure I got 2 dogs in here. They might both be in the last
one.
Yeah.
Let me check. Where are you? Yep, there's the vault. Yep, you got both in there. Let's see who's frothing. I'll go ahead and raw dogging, crypto doggy, which is Kryptoni. What are you doing? You're going for first this time? He won this morning going for first. So, and then Alejandro was frothing too. So
there you go. Old Man Aller, Luna Yena. Big A gave us the pronunciation on that. Holy Matrimony Levels, Karate Kids Dingleberry, Aller Sid Alf, Oh Boy, and Mutt Damon. I always like Mutt Damon. Whose dog is Mutt Damon?
Mutt Damon is Denny OC's.
Oh yeah, I like that name. It's a good name.
Mutt Damon.
Oh
Do you
boy.
see Shelby Cobra? She named one of her dogs Aerosniff. Aerosniff.
That's a good name too. I haven't seen that one yet.
Right?
Aerosmith. Now I'm gonna have to be more clever with my dog names. I named mine Cosmo after the Marvel dog.
I mean, be careful. You might sound like a dork like me on my name. So, I think I'm done with the Karate Kids. I've used up all that funniness.
I've noticed
there
you've been
ever
using
was.
that Karate Kid.
I know, right? I've got
pattern.
like Karate Kids mom station wagon. So, you know,
And
I
whichever
don't
dog
know.
came in first that race just crushed the entire field. It was
Yeah.
Aller.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Yeah, on this last one, it's Crip Doggy, like I said, Raw Dogging, Ascina, and Little Al Alejandro. So those are the ones frothing.
Okay, so this is 1 of 5, right?
Yep. One of 5. Correct. Yeah.
All right, yeah, both
I've
of my
never
dogs
done-
are in here. Rug
Yeah.
Pull and Vaults Champ.
Hopefully you get both, or maybe you could get first and last. See, some of the play that people did this morning, which was really smart, was they played their best dog and then their worst dog. So they had a chance to win both. I thought that could happen, but
Smart.
it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then I totally got rugged. I did bad the whole time until the end. I guess it's good because it would have looked bad if I actually won.
Yeah,
So I
Crip
gotta
Doggy,
hope that I
Axe
don't
200,
win.
Assassina, Rug Pull, Good from Behind, Vaults Champ, Axe 100, and Lil Al.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Give it
Big
to me
A's
by
pretty
boxing.
good
Gotcha.
being behind. So good from behind is a crappy dog, a good crappy dog. Look at that. Oh no, Axe. Who's Axe 100? Who is that? Do we know?
I'm not sure he's got Axe 100 and Axe 200.
Oh, BHP Racing. Okay, there you go.
Good from Behind does really well at getting last. I've seen him get last on your stream several times.
Yep. See, now we're into the second round. But what's really nice is it goes quick. You don't have to worry about your dogs getting injured. The races I do are free crypto, and if you do actually want to actually bet on a race, they're not that expensive. They're froth now, but it's basically just a few Matic on most of them. So
Axe 100 takes last, Rug Pull second to last, and Good from Behind third to last. Then Assassina got first place.
now, these all have great names for being sucky dogs.
Oh, yeah, Rug
Tails.
Pull.
Okay.
Rug Pull came in second to last. That's a good name for a horse that's not any good.
Or absolutely, there's pooping off, frothing, Grand Slam frothing, and the Phoenix. So all the good players, they're getting rugged because they thought being the best would be the way to win.
Right.
And I rugged them. That's how I play it. That's why they don't like me. I'm just kidding. Actually, they probably don't like me.
Kryptoni says he's going to name his next dog Tell or Sniff. Tell or Sniff. I like Taylor Swift. It took me a second.
That's awesome, man. You better name it quick because I'm stealing that. That's really good.
That's a thinker. Yeah, to think about
I
that. We
love
got
that.
in
That's
this
good,
race.
Crypto.
It's
That's why
Boy, the Phoenix,
say
Strong
that's
Like
what-
Bull, Axe 100.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Grand Slam.
Oh,
Tell
no.
Smell
Sorry.
Good,
Yeah, you go. You're right. You
Luna
got it.
Yena, and Popping Off. That's it.
I'm going to say, Kryptoni writes music. He's a lyricist, for the big dog. He's, of course, going to come up with good names. I mean, that's really awesome, actually.
Of course.
Yep.
We got Oh Boy and Tells Smell Good battling for last place. Popping Off is in first place. Axe 100's back towards the back as well. I think Oh Boy might come in last here. That's what you want.
That is what you want. You want to be last. Now, of course, that gets you to the last. Here's what's nice. If you get to the final round, you are guaranteed Matic. So if you're the last, I've never done a 40. I've been doing 32. So I'm glad we got a mix of some Muzz and VeVe. Hoping to get more VeVe people. Again, not a lot of people know from Muzz that I'm streaming in the mornings. That's your chance to come in and get some free crypto, and hopefully a free racer.
Yeah. You should be able to get some more people in too, because you've been getting a lot of people on your stream, so hopefully
yeah.
get some more players. All right, so Oh Boy gets last place. Tells Smells So Good. I don't think that's exactly what his name was, but he got second to last. Axe 100 gets third to last. Popping Off gets the victory. Spring BE back. I'll take you off the screen, although we can still hear you, but every time
You can take me off. I can't even look at myself. I gross myself out. On this next one, we've got, I love the name Bent But Not Broke from Denny OC. He's frothing. My Town and Gigi from Ronnie Lido, they're frothing. There's my Karate Kid Stinkleberry. I can only hope. And then you're on their vault, so good luck.
My dogs are never frothing.
That's good for
that's
now.
good, right,
but
right.
once we get into actually winning, this is not how Muzzle Run really is. You should win. I will set up more races that are closer to win, and maybe sometimes I'll pop in, if you get fourth place, you get some bonus froth or something like that.
Nice.
some extra points, stuff like that. Just to, again, to level the playing field a little bit, but we really want you to learn how to race.
Here we go.
All right, good luck, everyone. Am I? Oh yeah, this is the one I'm in, right? Dingleberry. Yep. All right, hopefully I can suck really bad.
This is a close race. Loves it in the rear is in the rear. Axe 200 is in second to last. My champ, Vaults champ, is in third to last. That's supposed to be my fastest dog too. Ugh, that's sad.
Uh-oh. Where's my Dingleberry? Dingleberry, I can't even see.
Karate Kid's Dingleberry's just falling back to second to last. Battling with Vaults champ now for second to last, but loves it in the rear. Really does. Love it.
Love it in the rear. Look at that. Good job. Good job.
My Town's in first. Gigi or GG is in second. And it looks like Loves It in the rear is going to get last, but I can't tell who got second to last. Whichever one had the blue silks. Let's see who it is.
Yeah, I was telling they should add like missiles and oil slicks and stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, I got totally rugged. Look at that. Look at that. Karate Kid 4, but congrats. Love it in the rear. Good job. Loves it in the rear.
I wouldn't say that too often, but okay. Let's see. What's the next one? Was that?
All right, the next one. Yeah.
Was that 2-2, I think?
Yeah, now we're on 2-3.
Okay.
And it is floater, scene double, and allers. So those are all big. Those are. Wait, you just did good from behind? No, there's good from behind on this one. Alejandro's in here. I'm not in this one. Ronnie Lido too.
It's loading up.
Good luck, y'all.
I'll try to read off the dogs to you once it pops up on the screen. We got Lil Al. That makes sense for Alejandro. Floater, Scene Double, Buckle Up, Aller, Sid, Alf, Good From Behind, WR Amelia, and Pinky Double. Good luck. Yeah, that's what I like about Muzzle Run on these sit and goes. The races go so fast.
Mm-hmm. It is nice.
Although, I mean, apparently if you put the word behind or rear in your dog's name, it'll be in last place. Good From Behind
does better,
is in
right?
last. Little Owl's in second to last. Pinky Double in third to last. Floater's winning the race. And here we go. Yeah, I think Good From Behind is way in the back. I think he's going to easily take last place here.
You know, that's what I'm saying. The good players know how to suck also. So you need to learn how to suck just as much as them. But look, Ronnie Lido, let's see. Is he going to do good? I don't know. Let's see here.
Oh, it's getting a little laggy. It's working, though. Pinky Double's going to get second to last.
Yep, there you go. And Alejandro third. Got the third there.
About to find out. Let's see. Yep, Lil Al got third to last. Pinky Double got second to last. Good From Behind gets last. And the Floater takes first. All right. This was 2-3, so let's go to 2-4.
2-4, and it looks like Happy Birthday is frothing, which is Rorka Racing, another good player, Salty Rosalita, and Martyr. Those are frothing. Legis is in here. I'm in here, always behind. We got Aller, and we've got Mutt Damon. We got Denny OC, so good luck. I hope you suck.
He just did Loves It in the rear. Good From Behind in this one. I thought you were talking about some stuff that I don't want to hear about. Group 20 says I would tweet this stream to my 3K followers, but what? It's kind of too late now if they can't get into the race.
Yeah, they can't get in right, exactly.
Babe, been training that dog with pizza and cheese curds. Yep, that's how you do it.
We'll figure it out, Kryptoni. If your thing is showing up, it's not like a locked account. If we can still see it, so something's going on. Wow, BE training that dog pizza and cheese curds. Should he not exactly? See, the way you know you're gonna win is if your dog took a dump before the race. That's how you know. Yeah.
All right, we got Mutt Damon and Old Man Aller battling for last. Always behind, third to last. Happy Momo, fourth to last. Martyr is in first. So I think, yeah, that Aller, the first Aller dog always gets first that he has in this race, and that Old Man Aller dog that he put into the sit and go always gets last. So I think Old Man Aller is going to be tough to beat in this best of the worst race.
I think so. I have a feeling my always behind is going to screw up here. Maybe not. Maybe not. This is where they. Yeah, look at that slowing down bull crap. Oh man. All right. Well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You were in last, but well, I don't know. It's going to be close at the end. It looks like you're going to get second to last.
Look at that. He can. A good player can suck. What can you? You can't do anything about it.
Timmy says can't even lose right. Got third to last with Mutt Damon over there. Always behind takes second to last. That's BE's. And then Old Man Aller had last place.
All right. This next one I'll tell you on 2-5 we'll have one more round, and then fourth round is the final. Kill Shot is frothing. There's Kryptoni Name frothing, and Asina is frothing from Raw Dogging. We got Wapmamis, 2 in here. D is in here, and look there, Kryptoni at the top, and you too. There you go, Rug Pull. So good luck. Hopefully you'll get this one.
Yeah, I think Rug Pull got second to last in the first round, so if I can get another second to last or first to last or third to last, then I should maybe possibly qualify for the finals. But Kryptoni, did you name your dog Name? Bro. Give
Super
your
clever.
Dog
Super
a real
clever.
name. All right, so we got Crypt Doggy, Killshot, Rug Pull, Name, Assassina, Worstus, David Chu, and Levels. And I remember Worstus is pretty slow, so he might be tough to beat too. That's Wap Manus's doggy.
Yeah, I agree with you, Denny. I can't even lose. Right, I like this morning. Like I thought, like, oh, I've got the best dog to lose, and I got to the end, and I was like third worst, and then I ended up getting like fourth place, like the worst position. It was all right. It was all right. I'd like to win something big, but you know, there is no. What's good is that there's no. You can't fix these. There is a little bit of luck in all this, even if you dial in perfectly. So.
Yeah, I think I will take your face off the screen while they're racing, although we can still hear you perfectly, but then
Just
we
take
can
it off.
see.
You don't need me on here. Trust me. It's
just
fine.
just every once in a while. Worstus is in last. Rug Pull could possibly get last. It's going to be close. Slow down, Rug Pull. Slow down. Rug Pull me. Oh, it's going to be close. Worstus and Rug Pull battling for last. I think I got it.
What?
Let's go. Yeah, Rug Pull takes last. Worstus takes second to last.
Look
and
at
then
that.
Crypt Doggy over there from Kryptoni's stable takes third to last.
Nice. There
So
you go.
the VeVe fam took over that time. Assassina got first overall. That's the end of the second round. So we got to move on to the third round.
Yep, 45 seconds. I'll tell you who's frothing here. We got Mutt Damon, not frothing. We got Martyr frothing, Levels, and the Phoenix. But we got Ronnie Lido in here, Denny OC, Big A, got the Vault, and Denny OC twice in here. So good luck. Hopefully you suck.
Oh, Kryptoni says that dog name was sent to him that way, and you can't change it, so you can't rename him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. If you get a dog, and I honestly think they'd be smart to make it like a little bit of a money grab. Like you might want to change your dog name, maybe make it a few Matic to change it. It would make sense.
I like that idea. Man, Dave Dreezy's trying to hurt my feelings there. He's selling a Harley Quinn number 19. I'm pretty sure that's the Steve Pugh. That's one of my favorite collectibles. I want one so bad, but they're too expensive. I don't have the money for it. Maybe
I want that too.
I want that.
Would you take an arm and a leg? Because I've got that. If you want.
I'll give you some.
How much would that be? Like number 19? I mean, what are we talking?
No,
Can
I
you
don't.
just throw out just a number? I don't.
No, I don't think it's serial number 19. It's the Steve Pugh is Harley Quinn 19.
Oh, it is number 9. Oh, I was like 9. That's what I was thinking though. It was 19. Okay, gotcha.
I just really like that Steve Pugh one. That was always been one of my
I do
favorites,
too.
but it's expensive.
It got down to God. Did I see it for 1,200? It got down.
I think the lowest I've seen it was like 2K.
Oh no, I definitely saw it below.
Wow.
I definitely saw it below because I was like, oh, should I do this? And I didn't do it. But
Loves
maybe
it.
it wasn't 1,200. So.
Loves it in the rears and last. Rug Pull second to last, but he just took a big jump to fourth to last. Slow down, Rug Pull. That's not what I wanted, but that's all right. Let's see what the finishing results are. Thank you, Wap. So loves it in the rear. Took the rear again. Bent but not broke second to last. Mutt Damon third to last this time. Rug Pull fourth to last. And Phoenix is your winner. Let me bring BE back on screen.
You can keep me off. Honestly, it's better. Like I said, I don't even like looking at myself or listening to myself. But on this next race, we got My Town frothing, Buckle frothing, and Popping Off frothing. Again, people not watching your stream. If they just knew, they would have heard the rules. But we have Legis in there, Wapamus doing it right. They're sucking, and Denny, not Denny OC. There's Dave the Bowler. He's in there too. He's sucking also.
Yeah, 5 of the 8 dogs in this race have rabbits on them.
Right, but see, that's why they're going to be upset because you have to pay for this rabbit. So I want people to be able to learn. I'm hoping they'll come up with a system where I can take off rabbits, but you still have to win. So you have to learn your dog's abilities first. Like, I think that'd be a fun race, but they don't have the ability for me to take off rabbits.
All right, starting in 2 seconds. Nobody caught that Pokemon. Sorry, y'all. That was a tough one. All right, here we go. I think, here we go. Yep, this is the third round, second race of the third round. Happy Momo is starting off in the bout at the end. Tells Smell Good now in last place. Happy Momo second to last. David Chu David Chu, like David Yu. That's messed up.
That's
Third
awesome.
to
By the way,
last.
hit that like button, everyone. Hit that like
Hit
button.
that like button, please. My Town is in first. I thought Popping Off was going to win this. He already won one race. Tells Smell Good, I think, is going to get the L. I don't know. He's battling back now. It's going to be between Tell Smell So Good and Happy Momo. David Chu, third to last. Oh, yeah, we got a battle now. Head to head.
Look at that. Look at that. By the way, $21.99 for the Pew. Which is not a horrible price. Not in today, not where it's at right now.
I want one, but I can't afford one. So Happy Momo Led Jess wins it, or I guess loses it. Takes first place, as in last place, over Tell Smell Good. And then Strong Like Bull, third to last. Wap Manus in there, fourth to last with David Chu. Wap Manus, you named your dog David Chu. I'm going to tell him.
That's pretty awesome.
That's a good name. All right.
So on this next one, again, I've got the frothing. I do own frothing breeders, which allows me to see a little green thing comes up at the top. So I click that. It looks like Salty Rosalita is frothing, Kill Shot, and Floater. If you're frothing, that means on average those are going to be in first, second, and third. Although I froth a lot, and I'm never in first, second, or third, so it's not always accurate. But we do have Kryptoni, Crypt Doggy, Axe 200, Vault, you're in this one. The Boy, Worsus from Wapmamis, and there you go. Good luck.
All right, it's loading up right now. So if you train your dog or use a rabbit, does that help you froth, or does that make a difference at all in frothing?
Yes, it can, absolutely.
Okay.
And so what I suggest, so everyone, if you are new or you're interested in getting involved, again, we could probably get you a free racer. There are free races for you to dial in, and you actually get to use rabbits at no cost, so you can dial in your rabbits.
Nice.
There's a little bit of a learning curve here, but if you're interested, again, I've got, you know, approximately, or the equivalent of 500 Matic a week to run in races. I'm not going to always do best of the worst, but I'll always have a way for people who aren't as good to have a chance to win. So yeah, I mean, that's free money. You show up to a stream, you could win. Ronnie Lido, you, OG Vault, Big A, everyone's winning. Wapmamis, everyone. Danny OC is going to win. Kryptoni, I have, Shelby Cobra, lots of people. So
Yeah, I kind of agree with Mo. I don't want it to be best of the worst all the time, but then again, if it wasn't best of the worst, I would have no chance of winning. So depends on how you look at
and I
it.
did this tonight, and I got permission to do it
Nice.
this way. So yeah, so we're good to go.
All right,
so
let's see who got last place. It was Axe 200 this time. Worstest takes second to last. Oh boy, third to last. Salty Rosalita gets the victory. And that was 3-3. So we're on 3-4. Yep, starts in 50 seconds.
I got two in here. I'm not happy. I don't like having. I like them to be in separate ones, but nothing I can do about it. I can't even. Dean doubles frothing. Gigi Ronnie Lido is frothing, and touchpad. We got Karate Kid's Dingleberry in here. That is me. We've got Little Al Alejandro, and of course, always behind, ready to suck. All right,
It's
good luck,
loading
everyone,
up.
and then we
Good luck, y'all.
one more race after this. I'll get that set up for frothing. And after this, we're going to know who's in the finals.
Well, 2 more races before the finals, right?
Yeah. Well, you're right. Yeah, 2 more races. This one and then 1 more. Yeah. I'm already ahead because I'm clicking ahead to see who's frothing.
Oh.
So.
All right. I'm thinking Old Man Aller's going to take last. We'll see. He's been doing pretty bad, which is
I know.
pretty good.
He knows how to suck.
Yeah, I know.
I thought I was dialed in with a sucky dog, but there are obviously suckier dogs out there. Man, nothing sold today. That's awesome.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to get into this, especially during BE's live streams when he's racing, but doesn't want to be in the chat, more of a lurker, then you can always buy these on OpenSea for like 1 Matic each or 2 Matic each.
Yep.
Always behind is always in last place. Old Man Aller's in second to last, battling with Axe 100. Touchpad is winning. Makes sense. He was frothing, and I think he has a rabbit attached. Now Gigi's in first, seeing doubles in second. Karate Kid's Dingleberry has dropped down to second to last, but now he's pumping back up. He's in fourth to last.
Uh-oh.
And it looks like Always Behind is going to take last.
Ooh, that would be awesome. That would be nice.
That's what it's looking like, for sure.
Yep. I think it's looking like it. All right, there we go.
Always Behind. Oh, you did all right there. You got last and third to last. Old Man Eller got second to last.
And Scene Double got first. So, of course, if you get first in this, you are going to win more froth, but just not as much if you sucked.
So
Right,
on the
this
last
next-
race, on
yeah.
the very last championship race, do you want to get first or last?
You still want to get last on this. I've actually done it where you had to lose to get to the finals, and then you had to win the finals to win the biggest. I like that one because that really messed with people.
That's the one I
Nobody
won
knew
like
what to
20
do.
Matic on.
Yeah, right, exactly. Nobody knew what to do. On this one, Sid Alpha is frothing, and Asina. And of course, we've got Kryptonian here, Lena from Alejandro, good from behind, Big A, WR Amelia, and Holly Matrimony.
Shout out to
All right,
Kid
good luck.
Arcade in the chat. He says the jukebox is meh. I know some people are really, really liking it, and some people are not liking it so much. Me personally, I'm kind of excited about it just because I think in the future we might get some like actual real artists. I wish they would.
It makes sense.
I wish they
It
would
makes
drop
sense
some
to me.
non-fungible wonderful. That'd be dope. All right, here we go. Good luck, y'all. Good from behind, starting off in last place. Luna Yina, which means full moon in Spanish, if you didn't know, is second to last. Holy Matrimony was third to last, now fourth to last. WR Amelia has dropped down to second to last. Allers Sid Alf is in first. Good from behind. Looks like he's going to get last, although Luna Yina's slowing down. It's going to be close.
I feel like Kid Arcade, you would like this game. If you are interested in this, I will go talk to Muzzle Run and get you. I probably can get you a pack and a couple rabbits. If you're interested in joining, because I run a bunch of free races for crypto on my streams. You just show up and enter them. Everyone's doing it and they're winning. I'm the only one not winning. Even my wife.
Is Big Time Kennels, is that Big A?
Big Time Kennels is Big A.
You got last place. Good job. Alejandro got second to last with Luna Yina, and WR Amelia takes third to last. Aller takes first, and we're off to the championship.
Yep, if you
match.
get to the final, it may not populated yet. You can go to entrance to see, but it probably hasn't. So right now, before it updates, it looks like Old Man Aller loves it in the rear, which is Big Time. Then me, always behind. Salty Rosalita, Tails Smell Good. Look at all the good players. My Town, Worstest, which is Wapmamis, and Floater. Now, this may change. It looks like you're close there, Vault.
Man, I don't think I made it.
No, you have to. This will update.
Okay.
So hopefully, if Rug Pool messed up, we'll see if. Let's see if the schedule.
I think Rug Pull got a last, a second to last, and then a fourth to last. Takes a while for it to populate on the final race, and then we're going to have the championship race, and anybody who's in the championship race automatically wins some Matic.
Oh, Big A's got two in there.
Let's
I've got
go.
one raw dogging, so it's only Big A and myself from VeVe. Well, that doesn't make me happy. It doesn't normally turn out like that, but because I did 40, see, people lied in here. I'm not going to trust them in that voting. Yeah, they lied. If not, we would have been all VeVe people. It did not work out that way. Don't lie, people. It doesn't
Oh man, I
help
was
you.
missing the chat. It wasn't updating for me. What's up, John Koenig? Thanks for hanging out. Says, just want to let the chat know I floored my ASM 300 secret rare, only 250 editions. Dang, go grab that if you're interested. Daydreezy says non-fungible wonderful would be dope. I agree. I would
call you
definitely be
back,
buying
buddy.
that. I'd rather have that than Ron English, to be
I'm on the
honest.
stream. I'll call you back in about 5 minutes.
Stan
okay?
says Black Panther Marvel Mighty or Batman McFarlane. Bro,
Love you,
what
man.
kind of question is that? Definitely McFarlane Batman. That's not even a good question. He says Black Panther Marvel Mighty or Batman McFarlane. Well, I don't know. Then again, it's only 250 editions. Now, my horse or my dog did not make the finals.
Yep,
But you can see we have My Town always behind. BE's in here. Tells Smell Good. Good from behind. There's Big A. And he's also
He's in
got
there twice.
Loves it in the rear. Salty Rosalita, Asanina, and Old Man Aller are in the finals.
See, this happens a lot. So what I'm going to do also on some of my races is I'll probably have like a wheel that I'll spin that will tell me which places I mess up. That way, it doesn't look like I'm setting this up for myself. But I put this together quickly. But yeah, I want to make it so people who aren't as good as the good players can win something. But we'll so many good players in the end here. Let's see who's frothing. I'll probably be frothing. All I know. How long? This is. Let's see. What's the distance on this? 7 feet. This is gonna be torture. It's gonna be like back and forth in the very the back. I'm gonna be screwed. I'm pretty sure Big A is gonna win this. All right, let's see here. All right, so we got My Town is frothing. We got Salty Rosalita and Asina are frothing. Again, we don't know what that's going to mean, but they are playing rabbits, so they might take first, second, and third. So good luck. Let's see what happens.
I'll go ahead and click watch, but it's another 3.5 minutes before the race begins. Pink Panther agrees that non-fungible wonderful would be dope. Yeah, I think everybody agrees. I don't know if VeVe would actually do it though, but they might. They haven't made any Kid Arcade art yet, but they did do Crypto Crowns, so you never know. Big A giving us the Spanish lesson. Yo hablo español, me. I don't know how to say my homie. Mi homie. He says LL. The double L is A. It's pronounced like Y. I know. And also, I was going to tell BE, whenever your boy Holy Free Holy.
Oh, yes, it's free. It's not for Jolie. I know. Trust me. My wife made fun of it.
Yeah. Well, you're not the only one. I've heard a couple streamers with him in the stream call him Free Jolie. It's like, it's Free Holy.
Well, the problem is, too, sometimes I see and I'm reading through things fast, and my brain doesn't process some of those things as fast. And so, I actually know that.
Oh.
But yes, and then I just went with it, which was horrible.
Shout out to Pooskie's in the chat. Pooski got a secret rare today. Says the boxing drop on the 13th looks pretty dope. I mean, that's just like the jukebox. We're hearing both of them. Some people are hating these drops and some people are loving them. I think they both look dope and they're both priced really well in my opinion. Now, there are a ton of the jukeboxes with 4,444, but I'm going for it. It's like 15 gems. Ooh, I'm going after this like an Umbreon. I like that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the gloves. I'm happy with the jukebox. I don't even care if they do well or not. I'm going for them just because VeVe's trying new things, and that's what they have to do to be successful. And look, I know Vault, you don't have as many things, but I have a ton of things. Now, I'm on house money here, so it doesn't matter if it goes to zero, but I don't want it to go to zero. I really enjoy the stuff I have. And it would be nice if some of the things went up and I can go after some of those really crazy things that I just can't afford or won't spend the money on.
I've always said if David, you ever sends me a gold and silver VeVe logo, I will sell it right away. I will floor it, but I will use those gems to build my account back up and give me a Becky Cloonan and probably a Cat Bronson. There's a few of them that I wish I had in my account that I miss. I miss Electric
Cat
Lola.
Bronson?
Yeah, Cat
I
Bronson.
missed one for 150 the other day.
Ooh,
so mad.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, I know. Sucks.
All right, this race starts in 1 minute, y'all. The last race takes a while to get loaded up and started. Good luck if you're in it. Hopefully a VeVe winner, a VeVe homie takes the win, or I guess it would be the loss, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Whoever loses, yeah, that's probably the best thing to do.
We got Old Man Aller from Aller's Kennel. Loves it in the rear from Big A's Kennel. We got Always Behind from BE's. We got Assassinina from Raw Doggin. Salty Rosalita from Raw Doggin. Tells Smell Good from the Bowler's Kennel. Good from Behind from Big A. And My Town from Westy Racing.
Nice. I bet you Big A is going to be like 8th and 7th.
Walt Manus likes the jukebox. You need to maybe run some polls on your stream on Thursday. Ask people if they're going for the jukebox and if they're going for that boxing drop. Pooski,
yeah, for sure. I'll do that for sure.
Pooski says one thing about who is stacking the new Secret Rare Black Panther. The wallet seems to buy a bunch of one item, then sell hard when new shinies come along. Yeah, so we don't know exactly who it is then. So he's been checking the wallets of the people who are stacking the Secret Rare Black Panthers. I figure it's well moves. I feel like it's wells together, working together, but I could be wrong. Maybe that's just me being paranoid. Stan says Cat Bronson might pay high dividends. I can picture a tattoo reward from, yeah, and he's one of the most followed
that would be cool
creators on the app. Like Mr. Cartoon has a ton of Instagram followers.
Oh, man, look at how close it is. This is what I hate.
It's
This is what happened to me.
Good, loves it in the rear, in the back, and Old Man Aller. You're starting to fall back. You're in third to last now. Always behind, third to last. Tells Smell Good, second to last. Loves it in the rear. Always loving it in the rear.
No, look, I'm starting to go fast. Look at that. Oh, man, this is what happened to me earlier. I got rugged. Tails smell good. Like, I can't suck good enough. I'm just not good enough. Look at that. I'm going to get rugged here at the last minute. This is what happened earlier.
That dog is like
look
walking.
at that. I just rugged them. I just like said, screw you, but like you never know. Oh no. What is going on here? It's like this is like watching paint dry. This is almost worse. Oh yeah, overtake me.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. BE
That's
gets the
no.
win. Oh.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Finally. Yeah. I sucked.
BE
what I'm
gets the
talking
win
about.
in last place. Big A takes second to last, and the bowler third to last. Good win.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
That feels good to get a win here, watching everyone else win. Finally, I really felt like I was getting a bamboozled there. But look at that, Big A. He did really well there. He got 7th and 5th, not bad. He got more than I did with his 2. So congrats on that.
If I can move myself, let me see if I can move myself so I can show y'all how much was won. I don't know if I can do that. I think
if not, I can. It's 1,200 for 8th, 1,000, then 700, 300 for 5th, and then 200 up to 2nd place. If you got 1st, though, you got 700 for all. So I think that went pretty well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,200 froth. So how much froth is, how many matic is one froth, or how does that?
I think 75 froth is about a matic, something
Okay.
like that. So it's not a tremendous amount of money, but like, you know, all you had to do was go on a stream for 5 hours.
Yeah, not bad at all. Ronnie Lido says, a Big A said that you jinxed him. Ronnie Lido says, I watch some of them makes movie moves live all the time. I watch some of them make moves live all the time. Some of the wells. Yeah, if you're watching the market, then yeah. Dave Dreezy says, should I lower the price on Steve Pugh? I personally don't think so. I think that's a great collectible. He even has the FE tag, which I always think is cool as well. But it's one of the best looking Harley Quinns on the app. However,
it's really cool.
If you think it's going to go down, I don't remember the edition size on that one. It could
500. It's 500.
Oof,
if you need the money,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to lower it. If you're desperate to sell, it's like if I want to sell my AF-15 SR and the floor's at 10,000, I'd probably have to list it at like 7,000, maybe 7,500. So you kind of have to think it's going to be a large percentage less to get people to jump on it if you have to sell right away, but not financial wise, of course.
Yep, lots of congratulations to BE for the victory. Denny OC, Kryptoni Wap Manus says, way to go, BE. Got last place, and that's what you want to do in a best of the worst race. So, yeah, good stuff.
And then if you guys are interested in opening packs tomorrow, like I said, I'll probably do a stream maybe around 12 Eastern, 11 Eastern, something like that. I'll do it kind of mid-morning, late morning, and I will try to have what I need so we can do some pack ripping. If you're interested, it's only 12.5 Matic for a few more days, and then it's going to go back to 15 Matic. So they're running a deal. And if you get the rows, you will be automatically entered into that race for 5,000 Matic.
That's like $5,000, so there you go.
It's more than that. It's like 50. Well, it did go down. Earlier it was 5,600, although I saw it go down. It might be even now with $1. So yeah.
Oh, my row's pumped up about 15% since we went live. Let's go. I bought back in earlier, so I'm a little hyped on that one. Legend says, it's the boxing drop blind box. Yes, it's blind box. 20 gems, 2 ultra rares, 1 secret rare. All of them are really low edition. I think both the ultra rares are like 850 editions. I got it right here, actually. 825 editions on the ultra rare, and the secret rare only 342 editions. Pusky says the guy has sold 8 partners for 23 Black Panthers.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy.
What?
I could see selling like 1 to get 2.
Is it Low Mint Mick? There's no way he sold his.
No.
Yeah.
He only has 8, I thought. Or 7
I think he has
or 8.
like 10 partner statues.
Oh, he has 10 now?
Yeah.
Ooh, I hope not.
He's been stacking
He's
those.
really
I don't
into
think it was
that.
him. But who would sell partner statue? I mean, I guess. I don't know. That don't make sense to me. Kryptoni says, I don't think they should have put the VeVe logo on those gloves. What if whenever he fights coming up this week, what if he has that VeVe logo, like those actual gloves when he fights? Wouldn't that be dope, though?
Or if you get something because he has it. I mean, I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think for collectible purposes, I think it's good to have, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's like sometimes people say signatures on collectibles, like baseball cards, make it worth less. You know, sometimes, not always, but.
Pusky says he's not going to say any names, but it's a guy that's been selling at 2.1K all day. Well, we can just pull up Partner Statue Market right now and find out that it's. Nope. Nope, he's not on there because it's all 2.5K. So kind of feel bad for him selling for 2.1Ks, but I guess it's going to pay off because Black Panther doesn't seem to be going down for some weird reason. I still don't get that myself.
Well, if he bought.
Can you say that again? Sorry, your mic went off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying if he spent all that ball, he's buying up the floor, so it's not a real price.
Right.
Like I could go buy everything up to $1 million. It doesn't mean I'm going to sell it for $1 million. I think people don't get that.
That's true. Yeah, Daydreezy, if you want to find out who's buying them, you can check it on the Stacker app. I think you have to actually request access to Stacker, which I haven't done yet. It's a really cool, it's a new website that tracks a lot of the market moves, and you could be able to see who's buying them, or at least who's holding them right now. But we need to get out of here. I know BE's has stuff to do, and we've already been live for a couple hours. Appreciate all you guys, not only for hanging out, but also for running some Muzzle Run with us. Thank you to BE for setting up that tournament for us and rewarding us some froth. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me on. Good doing the show. I'll see you next day. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow if I do the Muzzle Run. You'll show up for a race and you can win some Matic yourself or some froth and then convert it to Matic. So
yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you guys. Denny OC, Dave Dreezy, Big A, Kid Arcade, Pooski, Kryptoni. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Good seeing you all.
We'll see you over on BE's channel, the Informant YouTube channel. If you need, if you're not already subscribed, the link is in the description. And I'll be live for this weekend's drop whenever they drop the jukebox. I don't know if I'm going to go live for the Dragon Girl because I don't own a Dragon Girl, but I might go live for that.
Well, good luck. I will hopefully see you this week, and I'm going to head out of here. So thanks again, Vault. Thank you, chat. Good seeing everyone here. Yeah, show up tomorrow if you want to get involved in Muzzle Run. Look at my Twitter, or I'll see you on Thursday.